Are we all cued?
Yeah.
How does this game work?
The first you play the first thing, and it's just gives you an idea of where Brian's at.
Okay. Sal, you want to be here? Since you're smart enough to put this together. Hey, let me hear this.
It's spelled fellatio. 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 F-L, fellatio. F-A-L-I-C-H-E-O.
Oh, my.
All right, so that gives you an idea where we're at.
All right, now we can play.
I don't know that he can spell fellatio straight.
Yeah, tell him to come in here now and spell.
What he just spelled was falafel.
How wasted was he? What time of night did you do this? Was he as wasted as he is on that tape?
Yeah, I drove him home for about an hour, 40 minutes, and all I heard all the way home was... Couldn't make that one word.
Can you spell fellatio now?
No.
No.
No. I don't think I can. I never, you know what, that was never a vocabulary word in school. So
F-E-L-L-A-T-I-O, isn't it?
I think.
I would think.
I don't know.
I thought it was one L. I thought it was one L, actually. F-E-L-A-T-I-O, but I could be wrong.
Two L's.
Two L's. F-E-L-L. I know.
B-J. Right. That's what we.
Well, that would have been funny.
I think I did.
I got to hear how you spelled it. F-A-C-H.
Spell fellatio. H-E-O.
There's a C in there.
F-A-L-I.
Fallatio.
H-O.
The Fallatio papers.
Fallatio.
All right, here we go. Here's a question.
Okay, what is the chemical symbol for water?
All right, now this is pretty easy. We all know it's H2O. Well, let's see how
I don't remember this question.
You don't remember anything from the night.
Do you think he knows that it's H2O?
You don't remember the oral you gave me in the car on the way home.
I remember that.
Do you think he knows?
I don't know. I say no.
H2O. He almost spelled fellatio.
I'm not sure he knows that when he's sober.
I said, we're asking if we think he knows now or on the tape.
That's the question.
I say he doesn't know.
I'm going to say he does.
I don't remember, to tell you the truth.
I don't even remember that commercial, that question.
That commercial.
Do you want to? How many drinks did you have? Do you have any idea?
I must have had about 10 vodka and cranberries, but a lot of shots. A lot of shots, and I'm here and I did a lot of shots with people. I didn't even know they were there. I personally did 5 shots with you. You did, right? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing I did like that many shots with as many people, and I'm like,
I mean, you don't know you're doing shots. I mean, what does that say about you?
It means I had a good time. It says
first of all, he sounds like he's still drunk.
Yeah, no, but my point is, like, at what point do you say maybe I got a problem? I mean, you drink 10 vodkas and it's not enough. Like, what's enough?
What do you need on top?
You know what it is? It doesn't hit me. It all hits me all at once. So as I'm going, I'm like, oh, well, I'm not feeling anything. And then all of a sudden, bang!
So bang! Once bang happens,
keep drinking.
That's when no, I don't keep drinking. When I'm bang, I'm sitting there. That's when you go blah blah blah. That's me bang. That's when bang happens.
All right, I say he does not know the symbol H2O.
He has to.
Let's see.
H2O.
Whoa.
See, he's not that drunk.
Yeah, you know that way.
Hey, can I ask Brian a story? I heard about him once. I'm just curious. Is it true that one time you went to the racetrack and you passed out and they put you on one of those golf carts and dumped you off at your car?
Yeah.
Who would dump him off in his car when he's that drunk?
I love that.
The people at the track?
Yeah, no, I was with KC. We went for the day, and I got hammered, and we were, I used to work there, so a friend of mine had a golf cart, and he drove me to my car.
And you passed out by the car?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Wait a second, we might be talking about is that the only time it happened?
No, yeah, that's the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me hear the next question.
A baby goat is known as what?
Baby goat is known as what? You would know that.
Does he?
I like I said, half of these questions I don't remember.
Let me see.
Does he know?
Billy.
That can only come from a drunk guy.
Baby goat is a cat.
A kid.
Kid.
Oh. I don't know it.
Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid.
Oh, it's a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Billy goat.
I'm sober. I got to tell you. You wouldn't call a baby goat a calf?
No, that's a cow.
That's what they were about to say.
Right.
All right. That was too hard a question, dude.
Oh,
Billy.
Kid, everybody knows that.
I don't.
Other people got it right.
No, they did.
Yeah, the two other drunks.
Like who? Einstein? Spell inebriated.
Spelling, because he can't spell that now.
Spelling.
Inebriated. INEBRIATED.
Very good.
So, can he do it?
Inebriated. I like to say but it's probably A-N. ANEBRAITED. Inebriated.
Wow.
That's like 4 letters.
Yeah. I like to say IN, but it's AN.
How many nickels make $1?
He knows that.
He knows it, yeah.
You think he knows it?
Yeah, that's something he knows. That's in there.
That could be a tricky one.
You can't erase that with booze.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know.
He's not going to get it.
Really? You think not? All right. All right, let's
How could he not know that, though?
Sober, yes. Drunk?
Let me see.
That's in there.
20.
Yeah. Oh. See, I knew that.
And
it's a grain.
And the tone is like 20. Like, what are you?
Like, what are you, crazy?
Come on.
Hey, come on, man.
Give me something hard.
Yeah. How many nickels in $1, Billy? What is 40% of 20?
He doesn't know that.
Do the math. 5.
Oh, my God.
Spell fellatio. Fellatio.
Oh,
that's
All right,
okay.
that's in there.
So we're trying it again.
I think I was drunk when I edited this thing.
All right, the drunken Brian Phalen game. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, we could do it again.
He'd be glad to participate.
Now, do you hear that tape and you go, you know what, man? Next time I go out, I'm going to lay low.
Maybe not.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, this is
You know what?
If that happens 4 times a week, then you have a
What about
Yeah,
my
that's
theory? You have kids now. You're never allowed out of the house. It's very difficult for you. I know you.
I'm looking to have as much fun as I can in the little amount of time as I'm out. Yeah, that's definitely happening. But it's not like every weekend now. It's like every month, maybe once a month. I'm out drinking now.
Right.
You know, it's a different time now. So. But I like to have fun.
You're one of those guys that just drinking is fun, right?
Yeah, it's just, it's social.
I knew you in high school. I mean, I didn't know you specifically, but I knew guys like you. Yeah.
So, I mean...
You're my worst nightmare.
Exactly. At a party, after you go to a party and he starts goofing on you, look who's here.
Actually, you knew when someone new walked into the party because Phalen went, shot!
Right, that's probably what happened. It's like just started yelling shots. Because I turned around. I do remember one time turning around and it was a whole ball full of shots. So
you were supposed to grow up and become a cop. I don't know how the hell you ended up in
You know what? I took the cop test. I took the fireman test.
I know. I know.
Right.
Believe me, I know you.
Yeah, you know me.
Suffolk County's finest there.
I'm not self-serving.
I was supposed to grow up and become a prisoner, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Sergeant Phalen. Everybody's buddy.
Officer Phalen, walking the beat.
Spell Phalen.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I'm Robert Phalen. I do camera robotics. Listen, about 5 minutes ago, you had some serious tape going, but, listen, I'm a mess. What am I going to say, man? Hey, what's wrong with you? That's my buddy.
Mr. Happy with a big smile.
Yeah, he starts smiling when he gets drunk, and it never leaves his face.
Exactly. The big Ronnie smile.
Yeah.
Hey, don't I throw a great party on Howard's name?
Artie's right, though. It's 2 guys that didn't pass the cop test.
Right. Partying.
It's not, these aren't just shots, Howard. At this party, these are...
That's enough.
You're kidding. They're big shots, huh?
Big shots.
Ronnie's a sport. What a great guy.
Thank you.
Sleep. You sleep. I have fun. I'm going to put my famous Brian Phalen maneuver, and I'm going to leave without saying goodbye to anybody. That's my move.
Famous Brian Phalen maneuver. Can't even say his own name.
No.
He was so wasted you couldn't say Phalen.
No, I couldn't.
My Brian Phalen maneuver.
I'm going nuts, baby!
That is my move, because once you start saying goodbye, everybody holds you down and keeps you there. So.
I've never been so drunk I can't say my own name.
No.
Come out with me more often.
I've been out with you. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
Benji's drunk. Benji doesn't sound drunk to me here. Benji reveals his feelings about Howard. But
doing a bit.
Yeah, he's doing a bit.
What's one thing you always wanted to tell Howard Stern but really never had the balls to do so? Well, you know what? Here, I'll be honest. Like, I think he treats me like a dick, and like it really pisses me off. But also,
by the way, just been informed, Benji not even here.
He's not here.
Oh, you're kidding?
He's one of those guys you never know when he's not here.
No.
Which is not a good thing when you come up for a raise.
You're finally going to play something on the air of his and talk to him, and he's not here.
Good.
Typical.
You know when he's coming, though. He's running down the hallway.
Of the show, it's really fun to be a part of it. Sometimes he's really cool to me. But, he knows. I mean, I guess I had the balls to say it. I've said it to him. He's really cross. He's a real dick to me. And without justification.
No justification there.
But, you know, this isn't something we didn't know.
Maybe he took election day off.
Here's drunken Ronnie having a good night at his party, all full of himself.
The belle of the ball.
The belle of the ball. Throwing a big party for himself. On my ass.
He's Miss Scarlet.
I'll invite 40 of my friends.
He was standing on a chair all night waving to everybody because you couldn't see him in the crowd because he's so small.
I'll invite 40 of Howard's friends without Howard there and throw a big, expensive party that Howard would never throw because he doesn't want to take advantage of Lonnie.
Well, actually, what he was Howard for the night.
Yeah, he was Howard for the night.
Ronnie Stern.
Ronnie Stern.
Exactly.
Howard Mund.
Who's the biggest scumbag on the show? Sal the Sockbroker. Who's the biggest ass kisser on the show? I know. Jason, what's one thing you always wanted to tell Howard but really never did? No comment. Who is the biggest phony on the show?
Richie Christie.
Okay, if you had to have gay sex once with a guy, who would that guy be?
Artie.
What?
Artie. Ever since that hypnotism.
Yeah.
Wow.
The answer is no one.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most flattering thing I've ever heard, but...
Then Richie Wilson for me in his drunken stupor.
Oh, yes.
Had to talk about me.
What's one thing you always wanted to tell Howard Stern, but you never had the balls to do so? He surrounds himself with a bunch of douchebag friends. That a lot of people say that they're douchebags, but they won't have the balls to admit it to his face.
Boy, Richie was weighing in a lot on my life.
I'm getting drunk listening to these tapes.
I know.
Richie doesn't sound that drunk, though.
Because Richie knows so much about my friends. Richie and I do a lot of hanging.
Who knew he was watching this closely?
It's kind of creepy.
He have an opinion.
It's a little creepy. Richie's a little creepy.
A little, Jesus. He's got a lot of evil in him.
Well, the more you get to know him.
All his friends are creepy.
Richie feels that you should be hanging out with him. That's his problem.
Is that right?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, stop.
You know, I think a lot of people on the show feel that way. Like, if we conversate with Howard all day, I know, I'm a retard too.
Conversate.
You're not even drunk. What are you
converse or
If we engage in conversation with Howard during the course of the day and we contribute to the show, it's kind of odd that all of a sudden he's going out with a douchebag like Dominic versus, let's say, like somebody like Richie Wilson.
Oh.
That's how, I guess, a lot of us look at it that way.
He might be right. Like, people make a connection with you in here, and you're very good. You know who people are, and you talk to them, and you make them feel very comfortable, and then you don't hang out with them.
Yeah.
But I don't see how saying hello means I got to hang out with you.
I'm not saying it's clear thinking. I'm just saying it's thinking I think that Sal's right about.
Why is that, Howard?
What?
Like, why wouldn't you ever ask, like, Richie to a one-on-one?
First of all, why would anybody want... I mean, why is it so important to hang out with me? Who the hell am I?
You're everything to us.
You know what's funny?
Well, that's crazy.
But you know what's funny? Whenever we do have those parties, like, you know, the party I threw for you that one time, and nobody would sit near you?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to hang with you, but nobody will sit near you when they get the opportunity.
I know. It was weird. But meanwhile, who the hell? Why would it be important to Richie to hang out with me? What, because I'm famous?
Do you think they have? I mean, is there something he has in common with Howard? Does he love to hang out with him? I personally think
if we get to hang out with you, we get to know you even more.
Well, who wants to know you?
It'll help us to contribute to the show.
Oh, please.
So he wants to sit around being watched by you guys.
How the hell is Dominic Barbara so interesting?
Sal, you're gay.
I'm not gay. I'm telling you how people
Dominic Barbara is not someone I hang out with. I don't know why you get that impression. I've been with Dominic 3 times this year.
Well, that's more than you've been with Sal.
You reeled it in. You used to spend more time with Dominic. I think people.
Dominic and I used to hang out a little bit, but that's a personal relationship.
Well, I think that's where Richie's hate comes from. It comes through.
Yeah, why would you choose Dominic instead of Richie?
Oh, right. He's feeling rejected.
Exactly.
I guess.
You're mistaking friends with stalkers, I guess.
Oh, boy.
You know, Howard, when you are at parties, I notice you are pretty much, you're to yourself.
Oh, my God. I noticed when were you at a party?
I noticed it a lot there.
What party were you at with me?
I was at, 2 years ago, Melissa's birthday party, Ross Zapin's fiance.
Yeah, you were there?
Yeah, that's my point. I was there, you didn't notice. But the thing is...
Where was the party?
It was at Red with in the W Hotel on 34th. You were there. You came in later. You guys went out to dinner.
You came in at 9:18. You left at 11:10.
I wasn't that observant.
He's written it all down.
No, I just noticed.
Was to myself.
I just noticed you liked to be to yourself. It was you and Beth. You guys were like leaning up against the pole. You guys were actually making out like 2 14-year-olds in a high school hallway.
No, that was something good. Oh, you mean I could have talked to you or made out with a blonde?
No, I'm not implying that.
Why wouldn't you leave Beth?
Sal's
to go
I didn't say a word to
Sal's crossing the creepy line right now.
I can't imagine.
I did not say a word.
Yeah, you'd break that up to go hang out with
I have a question.
You belong Sal for a hot model who likes to save dogs.
Right.
Believe me, Howard didn't invite me there. It was just a coincidence.
No. We're just saying. Of course he would not do that and go talk to you.
I wouldn't talk to any dude over a chick.
I don't blame you, but the thing is, I want to ask you, do you prefer to be left alone? Obviously, all eyes are on you because of your
all eyes aren't on me.
Yes, they are. They are, dude.
You're insane.
I'm not insane. Gary.
No, when you're at a party, I mean, I don't do it so much, but...
Like I went to Ross's party, right? Now, the Halloween party. But I wasn't in costume. Everyone was in costume. And Ross hustled me right over to sit next to Cindy Crawford and Randy Gerber. But we didn't have anything to say to each other. What, because she's famous and I am? I mean, tell me we have anything to say to each other.
Yeah, he's taking his 2 celebrity friends.
Right, yeah. He put us on a couch and both sitting there looking at each other.
Actually, for you, because of what you might have said about Cindy in the past, it's more awkward.
Right. No, I know.
I've gone through that.
Cindy and I have been together before.
Yeah.
Cindy worships me.
My question is, do you prefer to be alone and unbothered at these parties, or do you mind people?
I don't go to a party to be alone, Sal, you retard. What's the matter with you? No, I don't go to a party to be alone. When you go to a party, you party with people.
Why don't you do your party thing and let him do his party thing, and if their 2 circles collide...
Yeah.
Get Ronnie in here. Maybe Ronnie can put a party together.
When you're at a party, you drink. You are a happy drunk, though.
Yeah, I love to drink. I go to parties, I hang out. Yes, Chauncey.
Howard, let me just tell these guys.
We should go through. On the Howard Stern bulletin board on howardstern.com, they started an Ask Fred Norris poll. What questions would you want to ask Fred? And then here's just a couple. Freddie, up for answering a few of these. Want to give it a shot?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm sure they're serious, too.
If you had to choose, they are. If you had to choose between staying with your wife or staying on the show, which one would you pick?
Staying with my wife.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd leave the show?
I'd have to.
Wow.
Wow.
Because my daughter's that important.
And then your wife is going to leave you.
That would probably happen, so I may as well stay with the show. You're right. I'm not thinking this through.
Have you ever sniffed coke or smoked pot?
Pot, yes. Coke, no.
Okay.
I've done less drugs than the president.
What do you think of the relationship between Howard and Beth? Do you find them sincere or just a typical Hollywood couple?
See,
Hollywood.
I have no point of reference on Hollywood couples, but I think that people are just being rude when they say that. I think you have a really nice relationship. Seems very healthy and happy.
How do you want to die?
In my sleep.
Out of all the guest comedians who sit in for the news, who do you think is the least talented?
Oh. There's one guy that Artie and I both agreed with. He sat down, and in 5 seconds, we both looked at each other and went, I just can't remember his name, David Cross. The most unfunny man who calls himself a funny man.
I don't even remember him.
Fred with a definite opinion.
Who is David Cross? I don't even remember. He was
the bald guy that came in. Everybody was going crazy about him, saying how funny he was.
Well, you know what it
is? Like, you know, on the edge he was, how good he is at, like, ripping apart Bush. He came in here, and he was like a loaf of bread.
He has a, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's the guy who had the low-key persona.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, so
but that guy yesterday was very low-key, and I thought he was brilliant.
Okay.
I don't remember David Cross at all.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Because it was only like a month ago.
You're kidding.
Bob Levy makes him look like an amateur.
If you could kick the crap out of one person on the show, either still here or gone, who would it be?
Stuttering John.
All right.
I knew
and I could.
You could beat up Stuttering John.
I could beat up Stuttering John. And if he wants to come back,
you'll have that fight.
Bring it on.
You don't like him?
He was a bit, yeah, I don't like him.
What event in your life has made you cry the most?
The death of a loved one.
You want to be more specific?
My father-in-law.
Your father-in-law?
Right.
Because he actually spoke to you, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He was a nice...
One of the few people...
Yeah, he liked Fred.
He liked me.
He liked you.
He liked me. He really liked me.
What is your biggest regret in life? These are serious questions, you have to say.
Yeah.
That they're
People really want to know
that. Being more sexually active early in my life.
I have that regret.
That had to be it.
And what was that all about, do you think? Because I know you had opportunities.
Very complicated situation. It had to do...
Were you gay at that point?
No.
That's what I thought.
Were you conflicted?
Conflicted only because this... You know, I see KC having that same... false sense of moral dilemma, and it ends up being bullcrap.
Right.
That's really what it is.
Nothing wrong
I thought
with
I was being a very moral person, and it turns out I was just being stupid.
All right.
Morality is stupid.
Morality. You'll end up like that poor girl who just walked out of here.
Right, those morals that are beat into us when we're young.
Who do you feel is the most talented and the least talented member of the Howard Stern team?
Certainly Howard is the most talented.
Isn't that nice? I agree with you.
Here comes the whammy.
Everybody get ready.
He's going to get mad at me.
Oh.
Scott.
Scott the engineer?
Scott the engineer.
See, I think Scott's very talented.
He's very talented in his Scott way.
He's not.
I better pick somebody else because he's just going to be mad at me.
Yeah, you got to work with him.
Yeah,
I think the damage is done.
No. I'm changing my mind. Scott, sit down. Don't come down here. I have to think about that one. I would have said John, but he's gone, so.
If you had to have gay sex with one man, who would you choose?
I wouldn't. I'd kill myself.
Right.
Good answer.
I'd have to kill myself.
He's heterosexual.
Will you be offended if your daughter hates her name and has it changed later in life? The test would happen.
I think it would bother me, but no. I'm just going to love her no matter what. And Scott, I was...
Wait a
minute, you unfunny piece of crap. Hold on a second.
Oh, you can't say that about Fred.
What? I can't say that?
He does say
well, I mean, it's your opinion, but it's wrong.
Right, it's my opinion, and I'm always wrong. What do you mean?
You're the least talented, according to Fred.
No. I take it back, Scott. I was just being goofy. I'm sorry.
I mean, Benji's more talented than me. Gary's more talented than me.
You might have a point.
Thank you.
I think you're pretty talented, actually.
I think he's a brilliant engineer. He gets knocked off. I really do think he's
But
good.
you didn't have to answer the question. You're just saying he's pretty talented. You're not saying who's the least talented on the show.
Right, and finally, if you had to get rid of one race, blacks, Puerto Ricans, or Jews, which one would it be and why?
I think that's a ridiculous question.
Well, you got to do it. In other words, to save...
I am not answering that question.
To save the other races, you have to get rid of one.
It's like F, marry, kill.
If you threw Iraqis in there, that would be it.
They're not a race.
No, but if you had to get rid of one race, blacks, Puerto Ricans, or Jews, which one would it be and why?
No, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I'm like my mother.
See, I gotta wait. I gotta.
Voice question.
All right, now I
love people.
Now everyone's going to die.
I don't act like I do.
Everyone's going to die then.
And then everybody's got to die. I'm not God. I can't pick that.
All right. In characters, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Who?
Well, the Jews, they go.
The Jews first. All right.
See, I got a logical way to answer that question.
But I couldn't do that either.
The logical way for me to answer that question, it couldn't be Jews because throughout my life, they've been responsible for giving me the most work. It couldn't be blacks because I'm a Knick fan. So it would have to be Puerto Rican.
I see.
Well, you know what? Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard? Listen,
Hey, now.
I work for Circuit City, and I just got an iPod about 6 months ago for my birthday. Recently, the Apple company is being sued.
Yes.
Because the iPods are degenerative, and the batteries won't last more than 1.5 years or 2 years, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mean?
Well, what it means is the battery doesn't really hold its charge.
So, do you have to...
And there's no way to replace the battery.
Oh, there's no recharging it.
Am I right on that, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, basically, the Apple company, they better dig themselves out of this, because I paid a good, pretty penny. My parents paid a good, pretty penny for that iPod.
Yeah.
And
well,
now you're going to have to replace it in a year?
They're having a problem with that, but they're figuring out a way to do it, supposedly.
But you'll have to buy...
Well, I hope in a year that I can get a new iPod, and not have to pay, or not get a new battery and not have to buy a whole new iPod.
See, I think everyone's being overly critical for one reason.
What?
I can't even imagine how they even invented this thing. Even if it lasted for 1.5 years, you probably would have paid the same amount of money.
How much does it cost?
Mine cost me about 400. I got the high-end one, like $500.
Just $500.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
20-gigabyte one, right?
I got the 20 gig, and not that I need it.
So you got the 40.
40 gig.
Oh.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No.
Wow.
Because when they were a sponsor of ours, they gave us some iPods, and I didn't know what the hell it was. I gave it to someone. I gave it to someone. I gave mine away.
I have over 500 CDs, and I've cataloged about 300 of them already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're going to run out of battery.
Yeah, but then you just download it to your new iPod, I guess.
Exactly.
And I heard Apple's working on a way not to make it so bad.
Yeah,
I hope so, or I'm going to sue that Apple company, I'll tell you. Steve Jobs is going to I'm going to own that company.
No, you're not. The thing is that even if they told you up front.
Well, you know what? He's a kid. He doesn't have $500 to blow every. Yeah,
but I'm saying even if they had invented it and they said to you, look, the thing will last for 2 years, and then you got to get a new one. People do that with their cell phones all the time.
I was going to say computers, isn't that all they last?
Exactly. But I thought the technology was mind blowing. I mean, mind blowing. I'm sorry. So one of all, I mean, it was almost Barbara Walters. It was so soft.
Yeah, there was one part that I did like, though. He won't give up the fact that it's okay for kids, that it's a beautiful thing for kids to sleep in your bed.
I'm just saying the softball questions.
They didn't press him on anything.
No. Oh, and
then
CBS paid $1 million for the interview, but 60 Minutes is going, well, we didn't pay. But I don't know.
They ran it, so they ran a paid interview.
Yeah, just admit it.
Didn't you think it was weird when they asked about the first case, how they had to stop the interview and the lawyer had to answer all those questions?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't actually see the whole thing. I just heard the tape that you gave me.
Yeah, they asked him about the first case.
I got to get a copy of that.
And then and all of a sudden it's like, stop, and then the lawyer comes and answers questions.
Yeah, because probably he's got some sort of thing where they're not allowed to talk about each other. If they do, then the kid can come back and sue him again.
Or the kid could actually start talking if Michael breaks the confidentiality agreement.
And that's what goes on in divorce. You have to have a confidentiality agreement, too. Yeah, they're quick to get that.
What is your response to the allegations that were brought by the district attorney in Santa Barbara that you molested this boy?
Totally false. If I would hurt a child, I would slit my wrists.
Can't he finish one word? A child, wrist.
He's scary.
He never says the last letter of any
He's so scary.
And again, you keep saying how weird looking he is, but he's even weirder looking than he was a year ago.
I don't know. That means like he had more surgery, probably.
I would never hurt a child. is totally false.
I would never hurt a child doesn't mean you didn't molest them. He might not see that as hurting them.
Right.
I love them. I'm loving them.
I'm giving them love.
It's the most beautiful thing you could do.
I was outraged.
Outraged.
I could never do something like that.
This is a kid you knew.
Yes.
How would you characterize your relationship with this boy?
I've helped many, many, many children, thousands of children. Cancer kids, leukemia kids. This is one of many.
Jackson says he tried to help in the healing process by taking the boy around the grounds of Neverland to Jackson's favorite places.
He had never really climbed a tree, so I had this tree that I have at Neverland. I call it my giving tree, because I like to write songs.
Because that's where I give it to you.
Up there. I've written many songs up there. So I said, you have to climb a tree. That's part of boyhood. You just got to do it. And I helped him up. And
I boosted him from his penis.
Part of boyhood.
He said, give me a boost, and I boosted him from his penis, which is more like a tripod.
Once he went up the tree, we looked down on the branch. He said, it was so beautiful. It was magical. And you loved it. To give him a chance to have a life, you know, because he was told he was going to die.
Told.
They told him, they told his parents, prepare for his funeral. That's how bad it was. And
he was towed. I towed him.
I benjied him.
Put him on a program. I've helped many children doing this. I put them on a mentor program.
A mental program? They're going to be on a mental program.
They're
hanging around with you.
when he's done.
Yeah, when everyone's done, they go mental.
I'm putting you on the same mental program as me.
All right, that's all I have.
Tell me why you developed Neverland.
Because I wanted to have a place that I could create everything that I never had as a child. So you see rides, you see animals, there's a movie theater. I was always on tour.
But why do you need that? I mean, I would have said, like, but doesn't that...
So go to the movies now, go to an amusement park. What's stopping you?
You need, it's like a glue trap for children, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But you know what? Like, I've seen him interviewed so many times, I could have answered that question already. Because he says the same thing every time.
Traveling, you know, and I never got a chance to do those things. So I compensated.
Yeah, right. Dude, you know what? Get over it.
You know, Ron Howard didn't have a childhood either. He's a perfectly normal guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I never had a childhood.
Elizabeth Taylor wasn't building an amusement park. She never had a childhood either.
Jessica Alba should be climbing trees at your house, not like a little kid.
Boss. Like, I have a good time. I mean, I can't go into a park. I can't go to Disneyland as myself. I can't go out and walk down the street.
Oh, you know what? Yes, you could.
There's crowds and bumper-to-bumper cars, and so I create my world
because
behind
you look
my
like
gates.
a freak.
Well, also, I mean...
Everybody's staring at the freak.
Everything that I love is behind those gates. We have elephants and giraffes and crocodiles and every kind of tigers.
I can't go out. Who's looking for him?
And lions, and we have busloads of kids who don't get to see those things. They come up, sick
Dude, you haven't had a hit album in 10 years. No one's looking for you.
Children, and enjoy it. They enjoy it in a pure, loving, fun way. It's people with a dirty mind that think like that. I don't think that way.
So the little boy must have a dirty mind.
That's not me.
And do you think people look at you and think that way today?
If they have a sick mind, yeah. And if they believe the trash they read newspapers, yeah. And it's not just remember something. Just because it's in print doesn't mean it's the gospel. People write negative things because they feel that's what sells. Good news to them doesn't sell.
Couldn't be true.
What was going through your mind when you're taken into a police station in handcuffs to have a mug shot taken that you know is going to be shown around the world?
They did it to try and belittle me.
Well, that's what they do when you're arrested.
Belittle me.
Where there's gay smoke, there's fire.
You know what? Where's the question? Why does this keep happening to you, Michael?
Trying to take away my pride.
No, why is everyone out together?
System with them.
Yeah, why do these kids keep turning on you?
I wanted the public to know that I was okay, even though I was hurting.
What happened when they arrested you? What did they do to you?
They were supposed to go in and just check fingerprints and do the whole thing that they do when they take somebody in. They manhandled me very roughly. My shoulder is
I don't believe that.
Dislocated, literally.
Literally.
Oh, yeah, they beat him up.
My shoulder. He shows his wrist. There's a huge bruise on
I bet you he did it to himself.
I thought so, too.
Yep.
Yeah, he was arrested months before this interview. He still got a bruise.
Yeah. Jake, hi.
Hey, Howard, tell me that it didn't look like Bubbles was gnawing on his arm with that bruise. They didn't beat up Michael Jackson. The dude weighs 90 pounds with a brick in his pocket. You think they're going to beat him up?
Yeah, I think he probably just did it to himself.
Hurting me very badly. I'm in pain all the time.
All the time.
See this arm? This is as far as I can reach it. See, with this side over here.
Because of what happened at the police station?
Yeah, at the police station. And what they did to, if you saw what they did to my
Rodney King
arms.
Is he serious?
Yeah. They're crying out.
It was very bad what they did. It's very swollen, I want to say.
They checked my penis.
They took me to a bathroom and they used a plunger on.
Yeah. They plunged my anus. It was horrible.
No, but they lock him in the bathroom and call them names.
What happened?
You'll see.
How did they do it? I mean, what did they do?
With the handcuffs, the way they tied them too tight behind my back.
Behind your back?
Yeah, and they put it in a certain position, knowing that it's going to hurt and affect.
He is the guy the cops should plunge a little. That might help him. I'd give the cops permission. We're going to plunge you now, boy.
When's the plunging?
They forced me to break dance while they plunged me. A moon dance.
This is so belittling.
I do like that moon dance, though.
Oh, he's a great dancer.
He walks backwards. I love that.
Great dancer. Can't take that away from him.
I dance backwards.
It's like you're doing that Thriller video there, Jackson.
I dance better backwards than anybody.
Hey, Jackson, we're going to plunge you now.
We're going to plunge you unless you dance backwards.
Yeah, moonwalk, you freak.
Moonwalk into
No,
my
I can't
plunger.
move. It keeps me from sleeping at night. I can't sleep at night. One time I asked to use the restroom, and they said, sure, it's right around the corner there. Once I went in the restroom, they locked me in there for like 45 minutes. With feces thrown all over the walls, the floor, the ceiling.
You go to our bathroom, there's feces all over the walls, and I'm not making that up. I've shown that on the internet.
And we haven't been locked up.
No.
Did a grown man use the word doo-doo?
No.
And it stunk
We
so
do.
bad. And one of the policemen came by the window and he made a sarcastic remark. He said, does it smell good enough for you in there? How do you like the smell? Is it good? And I just simply said, it's all right. It's okay.
That might not have been
sat there and waited.
He took the high road.
45 minutes?
Yeah, for 45 minutes, about 45 minutes. And then one cop would come by and say, oh, you'll be out in a second. You'll be out in a second. Then there would be another 10 minutes added on, then another 15 minutes added on. They did this on purpose.
No wonder there's so much doo-doo on the walls. People just probably get bored in there.
Yeah.
And paint.
Welcome to jail, too, buddy. I mean, that's what happens.
How did you feel when they went into Neverland? I mean, with a search warrant. I mean, what were they looking for? What did they take?
My room is a complete wreck. My workers told me that, Michael, don't go in your room. They were crying on the phone, my employees. They said, if you saw your room, you would cry. I have stairs that go up to my bed. And they said, you can't even get up the stairs. The room is totally trashed.
Everything with the bed.
He has stairs up to his bed. So,
you can't get out.
So some shorter people might make it up there.
I don't know. know what he's up to.
I mean, what's going on?
It don't look good.
What is going on?
I don't know, maybe he didn't do anything. Maybe he's really innocent, but I'll tell you the truth.
But, you know, he's already building himself a wall because he's lying about his incarceration.
Yeah, lies about everything.
And that'll come back to haunt him.
And they had 80 policemen in this room, 80 policemen in one bedroom.
So what?
That's really overdoing it.
You've had 80 children in there.
They took knives and cut open my mattresses with knives.
Yeah, we're trying to find some kiddie porn.
Just cut everything open.
Did they take anything from everyone?
Yes. Yes, they did.
I'm not sure what they took. They never gave me a list.
But you're saying that they destroyed your property?
Yes, they did. And then what they did was they made everybody that work at the property, they locked everybody out of the house. They had the whole house to themselves to do whatever they wanted.
So what?
So what did they do?
That's the point. Why would you let 80 people walk around and, you know, it's a crime scene in essence. You don't want people taking or moving stuff.
Yeah, but what did they do? He's saying they had the opportunity to do whatever they wanted. What did they do?
They looked for stuff.
They searched. That's what they did.
And they totally took advantage. They went into...
They plunged me.
They took advantage of me.
Everyone's taking advantage of him. Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, good morning, Howard. Yeah, that San Bernardino County Sheriff, the head guy, he's doing an independent investigation on his allegations. And if they come out false, which they will, they're going to press charges against them.
For lying.
Yeah. He's cooking his own goose.
I'm cooking some goose over here.
It smells like me.
Areas they weren't supposed to go into, like my office. They didn't have search warrants for those places. And they totally took advantage. And the room is a total wreck, they told me. And I don't think I want to see it. I'm not ready to see it yet.
So you haven't been back there?
I've been back there, but not in my bedroom. I won't live there ever again. I'll visit Neverland. It's a house now. It's not a home anymore. I'll only visit there.
My coloring books were destroyed.
What time is it? Because I'm hurting. I don't feel good.
Uh-oh, he wants to get back on his pain medication.
Yeah.
Time for more pills.
That British documentary.
I need to go see Dr. Feelgood. Please trash my Elmo condoms.
Unbelievable.
The last February, which you didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You said in that documentary that many children have slept in your bedroom. You said, and I'm going to quote here.
He ain't letting go of that.
Why can't you share your bed? The most loving thing to do is to share your bed with someone.
Yes.
Yeah, like an adult, a woman.
As we sit here today, do you still think that it's acceptable to share your bed with children?
Of course. Of course. Why not? If you're going to be a pedophile, if you're going to be Jack the Ripper, if you're going to be a murderer, it's not a good idea. That I'm not. That's how we were raised.
I have kids. They sleep in their own beds.
Yeah.
And I didn't sleep in the bed with the child. Even if I did, it's okay. I slept on the floor. I gave the bed to the child.
But given all that you've been through, given the allegations, given the innuendo, why would you put yourself in a position where something like this could happen again?
Well,
why is it so important to you?
I'm always more cautious, but I would never stop helping and loving people the way Jesus said to. He said, continue to love.
Continue to sleep with the boys.
Always love. Bring on the children. Imitate the children. Not childish, but childlike.
Do you know how this looks to a lot of people? I mean, do you understand that?
How does what look?
How the fact that you...
You know why? People think sex. They're thinking sex. My mind doesn't run that way. When I see children, I see the face of God. That's why I love them so much. That's what I see.
Do you know any other man your age, a 45-year-old man, who shares his bedroom with children?
Of course.
Who?
Not for sex. No, that's wrong.
Can we have their names?
Yeah, we'd like to investigate them.
Those people.
We should force them to give us a list.
Well, let's see. There's John Wayne Gacy. There's my plumber, Eddie.
Well, let me say, from my perspective, my experience,
All the guys at Nambla.
I don't know any 45-year-old men who are not relatives of the children who share their bedroom with other children.
Well, what's wrong with sharing your bed? I didn't say I slept in the bed. Even if I did sleep in the bed, it's okay. I am not going to do anything sexual to a child. It's not where my heart is. I would slit my wrist first. I would never do
Slit your wrists already.
anything like that. That's not Michael
I
Jackson.
sleep in the bed. I slept on top of him.
I'm sorry.
I never
That's someone
touched the
else.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
What has
well,
this
you
done to you?
enjoy this nonsense. Keep doing it.
I'm enjoying the interview.
It's great.
Yeah, they paid good money for it.
They paid $1 million.
Is she going to be Jack the Ripper?
I don't think there's anything wrong with paying $1 million for an interview. Just admit it.
But also, don't pay money for an interview and call it a news interview
Right.
if it's just going to be a promo for the guy who gives the interview.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
But how come he has no ability to say, you know what, I understand how other people can misconstrue this, and I probably won't do it anymore, even though I didn't do anything wrong.
Because he wants to be in bed with kids. He's not giving that up. He'd rather die.
It's still
It's his reason for being. Like, you want women, he likes kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now.
So he ain't gonna, like,
You're never going to give that up.
and also, if he says it's wrong, then when they go to court,
No, he could say,
he's going to keep saying, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Right.
He's going to keep playing that card. He ain't giving that up.
but doesn't he have people who tell him,
It's a guard. He ain't giving up pizza.
doesn't he have people who say, to him, you know, lay off the it's okay to sleep, just don't go, you know.
Just don't go there.
Yeah, doesn't somebody tell him what to say?
Sure.
Yeah, but he's got to say this because he slept in the same bed with them. So he's got to say, yeah, you know,
There's nothing wrong.
like Macaulay Culkin is his Jenna Jameson. I mean, if he is a pedophile, I don't know if he is or
I
not.
don't know what he is, but he obviously loves this and isn't giving it up.
I want the names of the other 45-year-olds who, I mean, he said he knows guys.
One. He can't. First of all, he doesn't know any other guys.
Well, that's what's wrong with the interview. You got to say to him, okay, name one of the guys.
Right, of course.
Like, don't softball it.
Career.
What has it done to
What
my
has it
career?
done to your career?
In what way?
How has it impacted you know,
My album,
touring, record
album's
sales?
#1 all over the world.
Oh, yeah. No, he's lying.
All over the world.
Except America and selected other countries. Right, and the cops beat you up, and...
You know, in Germany, I'm #1. Yeah, so is David Hasselhoff.
And I didn't have to cancel any concerts because people weren't buying tickets.
All over the world. America's the only one because... I don't want to say too much.
But it's not #1 in the United States.
It's conspiracy, yeah.
No, there's a conspiracy.
I don't want to say too much.
I'm in on that conspiracy. I don't want that album.
I don't want to say much because I'm hurting. I'm really hurting.
Yeah. Weren't you guys at the meeting where we were told not to buy his records?
It's cool. Hurting.
Where's my Oxycontin? Call Rush Limbaugh.
Hey, Chauncey.
See if he's got any
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
You'll tear my head off, but you know what? I think it's a damn good interview. I thought
Of course you do. You've never asked a hardball question either.
Well, let me explain.
You're from, what is that? Stepping Out.
Stepping Out.
Right. If you ask the questions everyone wants the answers to,
No.
you're going to come across as hostile. The lawyer's going to stop.
You know, that's your philosophy, but the fact of the matter is, you could follow up once in a while.
On things he says. He knows other 45-year-old men who like to sleep in beds with children.
So how do you
know?
So how do you not say, okay, what are their names?
But you got to admit, it's compelling nonetheless.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, it's Michael Jackson.
I love it, but don't call it a, 60 Minutes is the ones that ask the hard-hitting questions. All of a sudden, they paid $1 million for an interview, and they're being soft.
I didn't think it was that soft. I really didn't.
Oh, where did they get rough?
Well, when he asked him about sleeping in bed with children, that's the first time anyone's done that.
Why wouldn't you follow it up?
The interview with Diane Sawyer.
Bashir guy did it.
Bashir documented the whole thing.
Yeah, but you don't get those kind of answers from Jackson.
Yes, you do. He's already answered it.
And press him on the conspiracy. I want to know what's the conspiracy.
Yeah, like when the guy goes, there's a conspiracy. I don't want to say too much. You say to him, well, you know what? This is an interview. You were paid $1 million for it.
Tell us how people are keeping your records from selling.
Tell us how it works.
That's a big allegation.
Clam up.
You can't. Well, clam up. So then let him clam up.
But
they have a show.
You say to the guy, back it up with a statement.
And
that's 60 minutes.
Howard, you know, everybody pays. Every network pays for everything.
Fine, but admit it. What is the shame in admitting it? Why 60 minutes?
Eventually they had to admit it, otherwise you wouldn't know about it.
It came out from Michael Jackson's lawyer, and then CBS just denies it.
And then Les Moonves goes, oh, we paid $1 million, not 60 minutes. Oh, come on. But it was on 60 Minutes, and CBS paid for it.
And Ed Bradley is a 60 Minutes correspondent.
Yeah.
But you don't have a problem with them actually paying for it.
No. Just admit it. Stop lying. You're supposed to be 60 Minutes. You're the guys who bust everyone.
Well, they were wrong for that.
Of course.
But the interview, nonetheless, I feel we wouldn't be listening to the last 20 minutes.
Thank you.
No, it's compelling because Michael Jackson just happens to be a compelling person.
Yeah, there's something interesting about that guy.
A great interviewer finds.
You keep backing him against the wall, and one day, you know what you're going to read? That he put a bullet in his head.
So? That's his problem.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's what you're going to get.
What did Chauncey just say? You keep backing him against the wall.
He means the interviewers.
Yeah, not Howard.
The royal you.
The media.
I'm being fair. At least I'm saying maybe he didn't do it.
He doesn't have to do interviews, Chauncey.
That means he's unstable. It's not the media's fault. He's unstable.
Yeah, but you don't think it's out of control?
No.
You don't find him like a wild animal and we're all coming in for the kill?
No, I think a guy who can't stop sleeping in the same bedroom with kids needs to be investigated. I'm sorry. I want that. By the way, I think they're not aggressive enough. They should be investigating the parents who allow their kids to sleep with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, because we got to stop this somehow.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow this kid to get a dime. What?
You have Donald Trump on tomorrow?
Yeah.
You got to take this up with him, because you know why?
Why?
He totally believes that Jackson is 100% completely innocent.
I'll ask him. I don't think he believes that.
Oh, I think he does.
A lot of people do think that, by the way.
Again, I don't know exactly what he does with children in his room. I just know that I don't think any child should be around him.
I have a question that people have asked before. How many kids do you think he's had at his house over the years? Thousands?
Yeah.
Thousands.
How come in the 15 years or 20 years he's been doing this, this is the second allegation? Shouldn't there be like a parade of people coming through?
I don't know. Catholic Church for years molested people, and nobody said a word.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the floodgates open.
And how do you know he doesn't pay people not to say it?
And besides, how do you know he's done it more than twice? He might be around 1,000 kids, but only slipped it once or twice.
That's right. Look at Chauncey with the answers.
Yeah, maybe Chauncey knows something.
According to Fox, I'm an expert.
How many times have you slept with young children, Chauncey?
I don't get that. I really don't.
Yeah, me neither. All right, I got to go.
All right, take care.
For your weird.
Yeah. We don't get it either.
Gee, way to go.
For the record.
Good to hear. So, hey, by the way, just to change the subject, because that's enough Michael Jackson. I think we're done with
What is your response to the allegations that were brought by the district?
We heard that already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
false.
False, absolutely false. I was slid my wrist. Totally false.
So here's Oprah from yesterday.
Okay,
the beginning
of
a big announcement.
Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman from the South.
The first 3 seconds you get annoyed with her.
Okay, it's our 19th season! Woo!
Oh, all right, that's it. The TV's already off.
Turn it off.
I hear that the TV's off.
Shut up! Shut up!
I thought TV was a cool medium. Supposed to relax.
Okay, it's our 19th season! Woo!
You know, she
We gotta take that.
Anytime you're supposed to have some fake enthusiasm.
She could care less.
I'd rather hear any other noise.
For our 19th season opener, Hank the Dwarf died.
Okay, it's our 19th season! Woo!
Sounds like that Sergeant Hartman.
And I am so excited about today's season premiere. I think, really, my heart is palpitating.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try not to faint. Just in case I do, I'm going to try not to faint, but just in case I do, we actually have real emergency medical people standing by.
Yeah, Oprah had emergency medical people for those who were going to faint from her big announcement. But I got to admit, giving every member of the audience a car, it's pretty intense.
Well, they did look around to try to find people who really needed a car.
Yeah.
So they tried to stock the audience with people who actually needed it.
People on their last legs.
Yeah.
Losers.
Not just people.
In our studios.
She was praying that someone would pass out.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is so exciting. Okay, you may have heard that sometime during the next 60 minutes, I'm going to do something big. Really big. That's why we have our emergency, and you're like certified, you know, like everything. Really? You got your little heart things there? Like, come right now. Come hear my heart. Come here. Come.
I'll drag this out more. When did she give away the car?
I don't know. I didn't see the show. Does she wait until midway through, or does she do it right away?
Test my heart right now. Is it like going, like really? Like really? Like really? Like really? It's really, can you hear it?
What are they screaming about?
Disgusting.
They love her. I'll tell you, man, everyone's trying to be the next Oprah. Jane Pauley's trying now, and she's failing miserably. She is such a turd.
You never liked Jane Pauley when she was on Dateline.
No, and now she's trying to be Oprah.
This is, a position for a likable person.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was Ellen, but Robin's right. I guess she's the next Rosie.
Yeah.
Different.
Everyone's trying to be the next somebody.
Yeah.
I know I got about 50,000 guys trying to be the next Howard Stern.
I just want to tell y'all right now, we've been lying to you. I admit right here now, on this stage, they all think that they're here for a whole other show. Oh, no. That's not true. You're really here because you all share a wildest dream. Every single one of you desperately needs a brand new car! Pull it in, boys!
What's that? Screaming and yelling. I could never do that.
A brand new car! What's with her?
God damn. Just give him the goddamn car and be done with it. I got to turn off howardstern.com. I'm staring at Hedda Locklear's boobs, and it's making me insane.
It's a little distracting.
Look at those things. They're huge. They got to be fake. How could they?
You touched them.
I did. But
And you're, what?
You made me self-conscious, so I couldn't really concentrate on what I was feeling.
I made you self-conscious. I wasn't standing there staring at you.
You were.
Oh, stop.
I couldn't see over your hair at the movie yesterday.
What's that got to do with her breasts?
You keep distracting me.
That's fun.
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
What?
Jimmy Kimmel sent me an email. He had to change his cell phone number because people were crank calling him. And he goes, isn't that terrible that there are people out there who think it's necessary to make crank phone calls? He's the producer.
He's Crank Yankers.
He's the producer of Crank Yankers.
And he's upset that he's getting crank phone calls.
Right, yeah. I love that.
That's a riot.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the crank phone calls, huh?
I don't know if I want to hear the rest of this Oprah thing. It's boring me.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying me.
Yeah, because I didn't get a car.
Right.
Yeah.
All I'm hearing is her.
I'd scream, too.
Gary, any way to get to the heart of this? Forget it.
Well, she's given the car. What else is there?
No, then she tells everyone in the audience they get a car. This is just, they just wheeled out a car. She didn't, and then she gives it to like 12 people, and then eventually she tells everyone in the audience they get a car. She drags it out for the whole hour.
Oh.
See?
Okay. So you're all going home with your very
This
own
is the part, but this is how she did it.
Okay.
new Pontiac G6. It's hot off the line.
Pontiac called her, and so we have an idea for promotion. We want to give away $7 million worth of cars on your show.
Well, I don't think they had the idea to give away $7 million worth.
Yeah.
I think they said, we'll want to tie up with you, and they said, let us give everybody a car.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
No, whatever.
Man, talk about...
You got to talk people into $7 million giveaways.
Yeah.
That's big. Too bad nobody passed out and died.
We didn't get the desired result.
We've got...
I have to beg for iPods.
We've got 11 of them parked outside just for you. This car is so cool. It has one of the most powerful engines on...
See, now she's got to do a big commercial.
Right, now the product placement.
She said 11, you see, and then she tells everyone they get one.
On the road, an XM satellite radio. It has a panoramic roof, an OnStar system. Okay, and it's all yours, fully loaded.
Oh, she annoying. Oh, what do you do? What the hell? Wide seats for your fat asses. Yeah, Jane Pauley. I watched her show. She's more annoying than Oprah. She's trying really hard to be Oprah. I relate to all of you.
That's happened to me too.
My very first show. If I hear one more person go, my very first show, I get all excited about it. I'll get excited when you get 500 shows under your belt.
Right, yeah. Kind of low-key it for the first one.
Yeah. Try and slip in through the cracks. I'm scared of blacks, too.
I feel the same way.
I feel the same way.
Are you scared of blacks?
So this chick stopped by today, Victoria Gibbons. She's...
Okay, this is bigger. Okay. And I'm Doug. All right?
No. Just what you're saying. You're repeating. Saying what
I'm beating what you say.
Right.
Right, that's what I'm saying. All right, you be Jewish, I'm Doug. I gotta have a different name if you wanted to. You could be Beatty Jewish, I could be Doug. 2 different names. I got 8 names. Any name you can name.
I'm Beetlejuice.
All right, you Beetlejuice. Doug. All right. Say we in New York. No, you say Doug. I'm in New York. I got 2 things. If you got one name, you say your name's Beetle, right?
No, that's you.
All right. Say your name. I don't care what your name is. They say your name too. No, you got to say after. If you're going to say it. Don't say after my name. You got to say your name first.
I'm Beetlejuice.
Okay, if you ain't gonna be Beetlejuice, you can't be the same name I can't be.
No.
That's my real name. Well, if you're gonna say I'm gonna repeat you, why you just say straight up like you're gonna say? No, it's Bob.
It's really hard getting him to do an ID.
I tell you, have we ever gotten one?
All right, so Beetlejuice, repeat after me. I'm Beetlejuice. I'm Doug. No, I'm Beetlejuice. Well, if you're Beetlejuice, then I'm Doug.
You Doug, no, I want you to repeat after me. I am repeating after you.
My ID is fake, dude. So how you gonna say my name? My ID is fake, dude. I'm putting your name in. I don't care what your name is. I ain't gonna say and argue over you. It's so annoying.
So that didn't work out well.
I'm Doug.
Repeat after me. I'm Beetlejuice.
Okay, and I'm Doug. I ain't say you name.
Like garlic and onions.
He smells like garlic and onions?
Yeah, because I'm making pizza. Know what I mean?
Let me introduce Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm here, but let me say this. I'm here to promote Crank Yankers.
Oh, okay.
I'm physically here because Axe deodorant body spray flew me out. But but I want to promote Crank Yankers.
Okay, all right, Adam. Enough.
How was that deodorant party? Was it good?
Ironically, everyone was sweating their ass off because.
Where is the deodorant party held?
It was in the penthouse. Well, it was in the 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗍's penthouse.
Wow.
And what was the name of the deodorant again?
Well, like I said, it's called Axe.
Axe. Okay, the black people say ask.
They know Axe. Yes.
Axe. Axe deodorant.
AXE.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they hired you to show up at the party. You have nothing to do with the product. You just show up and they need celebrities. What other celebrities showed up at the party?
Steve-O.
Oh.
I
didn't realize Steve-O.
A smoking hot model, by the way.
Yeah, he was here yesterday.
It really makes you want to kill yourself when Steve-O was just banging his super hot models.
Right. Yeah, that's
super hot.
We took that hard.
Yeah.
The Wonder Bra girl.
You get mad and you say, a kid lights himself on fire. He deserves something,
Right.
Yeah, I know, but it just seems like a guy drops hermit crabs down his underpants. Shouldn't be hitting top-notch models. It's just, what's
hey, by the way,
on?
I was talking to Adam during the week. We talk on the phone sometimes.
Sure.
Once in a while.
Yeah, I'll tell you when Howard's caller ID's not working and he thinks it's Kimmel.
Yeah.
That's when they talk.
You fool him.
You think I like Kimmel better, don't you?
Excited. Jimmy? No, it's Adam. Oh.
Nah, come on. You know I like you better.
No, I know you.
You know I offered you the job before him.
I know you do. Okay. But quit compensating then, would you?
Anyway, Stephen Baldwin. I know you're not thrilled about Stephen being here.
Listen, I have no problem with Stephen Baldwin and or Jesus Christ, the product that he represents. I'm just telling you.
No, but you said Stephen's kind of an annoying guy.
Well, here's the thing about Stephen Baldwin.
Well, let's say it to his face. What the hell? Here's Stephen.
He's got his Bible.
He got his Bible.
I got a verse for you.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to preach.
Hey, Stephen. Hey, man, wait. Get your headphones on, and then we'll talk.
I'm sorry. Just stop yelling at me. I just got it.
He got off a red eye 8 hours ago.
What's that, Passion of the Christ music?
The born-again Stephen.
Oh, praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
So what happened? Your wife caught you cheating, and then you promised her you'd become a born-again Christian if you were going to stay in the marriage?
No.
Give me the inside scoop. Because everyone is saying how... Here's the rap, and Adam, you want to do the rap, you want me to do it?
Stephen Baldwin's an obnoxious guy. There's no doubt about it. But here's the thing about Stephen, and just so he doesn't hit me with the Bible. Stephen knows he's an obnoxious guy. I mean, that's his style.
Right.
He's got a lot of energy, and that's his thing. He's got no problem with that. I'm just saying, Stephen, now that he's found Jesus Christ, is now entered a new stratosphere of obnoxious. That's all I'm saying.
Because he has the power of Jesus behind him.
Yeah.
Dude, what's with the conversion? And I hear it's just super annoying. Like, you even think Regis is keeping you off the show because you're into religion.
I never said that.
I'll play you the tape.
We have tape.
I never said Regis.
Oh,
Gelman the Jew.
Gelman
the Jew.
I never said Gelman. I said
I heard somebody ask me if I thought that was the case, and I said I didn't believe that.
I always let the Hebes do my dirty work.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Paulie, you know Stephen Bolin, right?
I know. That's ridiculous. Come with the Bob in the studio like that.
Yeah.
Because you use Jesus because you want your name. Because you want to be a Mr. Big Shot. Are you coming with the Bob or Jesus?
Now you pissed him off.
I don't like that. I'm sorry.
What do you say?
You know what you are? Well, you know what I say.
You know what he said.
You know what he said.
You know what
he said. You've heard this before.
Don't pretend like you can't understand.
Well, Paulie, go
What kind of religion you got, anyway?
Yeah.
Right.
What kind of religion you got? What are you?
Yeah.
With the Bob over there. What is this?
Maybe Mel Gibson could put some subtitles under there.
Talk in the microphone, Paulie.
Into the microphone.
Paulie, what are you asking Stephen Bolin?
I asked you what kind of the religion you got.
I'm a Christian.
Christian? What kind of Christian? We got too many kind of Christian over here.
Yeah, what kind of you?
I'm just a believer in the teachings of Jesus
Not Jesus.
Christ.
Why do you use the name of the Jesus, damn it?
Well, are you
religious? You come with the name of the Jesus. Why, that's in a church at the studio. Number one. You come there, excuse me,
you could say it.
He's got to take care of that.
Go ahead.
You come, you say the name of the Jesus, you use the name of the God because you want a promotion? No, you don't got no promotion by me. No way. And today, I am in the studio. I'm Mr. Weston. I got to take it easy, guys. I want to rap you because you are drug addict. Your mother steal the money by the church, everything. You're not good. You know that.
All right.
Now you come to the place, hey, like that.
Steven, this is good training. Hold on a second, Paul. This is good training in case you ever have an audience with the Pope.
No, I think Paulie's making a point. Seriously, Stephen. Some people are angry. They feel...
You actually heard what he was saying?
Yeah. He's making a point. I mean, I'm saying some people are going to feel that way with your so-called conversion. You understand?
Did I hear him say that you made bad movies and now you're using God as a promotional tool?
That's sense. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You think this is a calculated move on Stephen's part? Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You might see it from the church. Why? And you come over the street, you come with the Bob, want to make you believe you. You have a way, you make it that people have to be, believe you. I don't believe you. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. Because you come, you got to become like a man. Other way, go for, be a priest or minister or whatever. Don't you come over for the show, for promotion.
New season of Crank Anchors on Comedy Central.
Stephen, what's going on? Seriously, Paulie, let me take over now, if you don't mind.
I know you're upset.
I know you're upset.
Why
don't you test Stephen Bolin? Ask him. You're a religious man. Ask him a question about religion and see if he can answer it. Seriously, ask him a question.
Now, I want to ask you one thing. What kind of religion you got?
I'm a born-again Christian.
Well, what does it mean, born-again Christian?
In John 3:16.
Wow.
That's what it means?
That's for sure.
For sure.
No, wait. He's going to answer you.
Go
ahead, Stephen. Go ahead.
Let him answer.
Let him answer for you.
What's his question?
My friend, when you come with a promotion, you got to become like a man. Not come with that babbler with you come here.
Is that the F word again?
I just want to say one thing right now. I just want to say, Satan, I bind you in the name of Jesus. I just want to start
Wait, Stephen, I knew you to be... Paulie, let me handle this for a while. Let me take over, all right? You've said it, and you said it well. I mean, and no one's going to argue with you. No one.
Yeah.
All right.
Stephen, put a pox on Paulie, would you please?
that kid next door was printing something for me. Can I have it?
All right, Stephen, talk to me now. I don't get this. Last time I remember throwing a bachelor party for you. You were running around in your underpants.
Yeah, 19 years ago.
Okay. Then you get married, but you've always been sort of like, Mr. Playboy and dancing in clubs and hitting on chicks. What happened that now all of a sudden you're running around born again?
All right. Well, let me define for you my understanding of born again. Born again is when you have had a spiritual rebirth.
But wait a second. You couldn't be in the room with Tabitha Stevens because she was wearing a miniskirt?
No, let's put it this way. I want to just share something with you. Your girlfriend's on the cover of a magazine.
Right.
It probably, the photos inside are probably fabulous. I am at a place spiritually where I no longer allow myself to look at stuff like that because...
Why?
Because it's tempting. And I just don't want to put myself in situations that are tempting.
She's in a bathing suit.
What are you going to do, bang the man?
What, Paulie?
What are you the way to talk? Go ahead. I listen to you.
Oh, dear.
You're saying the temptation to cheat.
No.
Or to do anything. He can't even have lustful thoughts is what he's saying.
Hallelujah.
You're a man.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I don't understand you. Hallelujah. Not talking like they over here.
So you're saying...
Get out of brother show. Come on. Get out.
Hold on, Uncle.
Come on, don't talk like that. What do you think you are? You come over here like you're quiet, do it.
All right, wait, Paulie, let the man talk for a second.
Did you ever upset anybody this much?
Adam's forehead's starting to sweat again, okay?
The stitches are blown out.
All right, Stephen, you're saying, like, my girlfriend's FHM. You saw the cover.
Right.
And that made you think, well, I want to see the pictures inside. But if I look at them, it will lead me to want to be with other women.
No. I saw.
Let him answer.
Okay.
No, it's really quite simple. See, here's the thing that sucks.
This is just so great.
Here's the thing that sucks.
You're going to try and
regulate his mind.
This is going to last maybe at tops another year.
It's already been 2.5 years.
Yeah. It'll last, I said, another year, maybe. Right, Paulie?
It's wrestling, man.
No, now you go back to Paulie. Maybe. That was good. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want you. I don't like you, sake.
You sake?
Oh, sake.
What are you talking about?
You sake like a donkey.
Sucky is Italian.
Give it donkey.
Sucky is Italian for Christian.
All right, hold it, Paulie. Come on. All right. Come on, let's be Christian.
I'm an atheist. I'm offended by this.
Stephen, I just can't even believe what you're telling me.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea is being born again is just having a spiritual rebirth.
Okay.
According to the teachings of Jesus Christ and the New Testament. Now, what sucks is, unfortunately, there's this whole cheesy Christian kind of, reputation.
But why can't you look at a picture of a woman?
You think Jesus wouldn't have been able to walk into the room with Tabitha?
Well, you know what? He was Jesus.
Oh.
No, you
didn't have any rebirth.
So you walked in the room. Tabitha had her ass crack sticking out of the miniskirt.
So I didn't even look. I just saw somebody bent over, and I just turned around and left.
And you said, I can't look.
No, it's
oh, yeah, Biggie,
Satan, I bind you in the name of Jesus.
Do you go to church now every day?
No, not every day.
Well, how often do you go?
Usually once a week.
What is it, Gary? All right. And what about your brothers? Are they upset about this?
No.
Do you go around telling people that they should discover the Lord Jesus Christ? Are you a proselytizer?
No.
Yeah, they discovered the garage, Lord Jesus Christ. You don't even know what he's talking about. You don't even know talking about Jesus.
Nobody knows what he's talking about.
You know what? You are told you, my friend. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
What is it, Gary?
Bob, please, give me.
Here's a big question in the office for Stephen. Has Stephen stopped pleasuring himself?
Yeah, okay. Here's the bottom line. Let's be upfront about that.
Monkey, shut up!
Oh, my God.
Monkey, hello.
Don't call Gary a monkey.
No.
So, Stephen, do you pleasure yourself?
No.
But
when is the last time...
I picked up Stephen's slack, by the way. I'm doubling down.
When is the last time you pleasured yourself?
So terrible.
I'm being serious.
I'm not even going to answer that.
Well, wait a second. Are you saying 2.5 years?
I'm not going to get into that.
So the only pleasure you have is with your wife?
Exactly.
And only for procreation?
Now, let me blow your mind. You ready?
Go ahead.
All right, let me say this. because of what I'm experiencing spiritually, I've been given the strength to be that disciplined.
Homo.
Think about that.
Homo. La la la.
Think about that.
Get out here, Homo. Come on.
You know what's amazing? Like,
get out of here.
In the spiritual realm.
Get out of here.
In the spiritual realm, this guy may need an extra.
Get out here.
All right, Paulie, come on. I'm trying to find out what Stephen Baldwin's up to. We have to have an interview.
I know you can't believe it, but we got to ask the question.
Yes, Mary Ann from Brooklyn.
Howard, born again is just another addiction. He's trading one addiction for another. He's trying to reinvent himself. The whole family is mental. Uncle Paulie, I love you. And that's from book Mary Ann 17. Forward, brother. You're such a phony two-face. You're on the Mole Show, putting everybody down, and now you're so righteous and Christian. There's no such thing as born-again Christian.
Well, what about that? You were on the Mole recently. And
Would you do the Mole again?
Would you do the Mole based on your new religion?
Of course. I've already done it twice.
And you have no problem tricking people and putting... Jesus doesn't like that.
What do you mean, tricking people?
Tricking people, being...
Are you talking about scare tactics, or are you talking about...
I'm talking about scare tactics.
Oh, you're saying Celebrity Mall, but you mean scare tactics.
Oh, do I?
Whatever. We don't know.
Aren't you on Celebrity Mall?
But there's no tricking anybody on Celebrity Mall.
No.
You don't have to lie and try to make people think you're the mole and...
It's a game.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. It hurts people.
No. Turn water into wine.
I'll tell you right now, being here is hurting me right now, Ben.
All right, so what you're here to tell us is that this is a real conversion.
Absolutely.
And that you do not masturbate.
Let me tell you something right now. Can I give you the real facts of what's been going on in my life?
That would be boring.
I have been touring the United States.
Yes.
With this Christian skateboard movie that I produced and directed.
Okay.
I've been in 50 cities in the last 6 months, giving my testimony about my conversion.
Oh, my.
This guy's totally demonic.
No, but wait, so the skateboard movie...
Contaminated 50
Which, by the way...
They contaminated 50 cities.
You contaminated 50 cities?
Yeah.
So listen.
Contaminated 50
Let me just...
No, come on.
Say something real quick.
Yeah.
It's like I was thinking about going to heaven with Steven, and then maybe
heaven,
then going to hell with Polly, and now I'm settled on.
You gotta go to heaven.
All right, Charlie, go ahead. You're on the air with Stephen Baldwin. He'll be touring Wall Bounds on Long Island tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Yes.
Hey now.
Hey now.
What?
Hey, Howard, listen, this Uncle Paulie has got me cracking up over here. This appearance is better than the other time. And, Stephen, you're the biggest fraud I've ever heard, bro.
Why, though? He's
what?
Fraud, he says. But Stephen's had a religious conversion. You don't believe him.
Hell no, man. What kind of dude cannot look at a piece of ass like Tabitha Stevens? You know what I'm saying?
Let me bring in Tabitha. Let me see you look at her. Let me see what happens when you look at her.
I don't do that.
Don't?
No.
What would happen? Tell me really. This is
nothing
shocking.
Would happen. That's just a waste of time.
Will you turn your head if she walks in?
It's a waste of time. We're wasting time. We could be talking about a lot of other cool stuff.
We're talking about wall bounds.
We could be talking about scare tactics, wall bounds. We could be talking about all kinds of stuff.
All right, I'll
Slice capo prosciutto. Oh, my God.
I won't bring her in then. I will not bring her in.
If you bring her in, Howard, my penis will turn to stone.
All right.
Oh, my penis turn to stone.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
we're not bringing
You're funny.
The hell's going on?
Paulie, hold on a second. Paulie, let me talk to Stevie. Let me talk, please. It's my show.
Dart, would you?
So the skate movie, which the website is Livin' It without the G, livinit.org.
And these are religious skateboarders.
It's a straight-up skate video of radical skateboarders who are Christian guys who tour the country doing their skate demos and then preaching the gospel. And the reason I wanted to be involved with that, I thought it was
What do you think of that, Adam?
Let me finish. I thought it was a really cool, new, edgy way to get kids into God and the Bible. That's why I did it. That's
all right.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
You really number one. But you want God today. You know what they mean God the number one and what it means Jesus? You don't know. You don't know. I just want to tell you one thing about God. I know what it means. It's better than you. I tell you why. You know they got a big ball like the planet. Big ball. And you got a little ball like a little whatever.
All right, okay, all right. Uncle Paulie.
Go cry in Oregon.
You know, they say you never talk about religion.
Religion has really, it polarizes people.
Yes.
It does. I see it.
Here's the thing.
Come on, go to the barns and go buy prosciutto. We're going to make a sandwich and go buy it.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
Were never spoken.
Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Boy, this is a whole new... You know, I have trouble believing it. I knew the old Stephen Baldwin.
Right. Exactly.
The tattooed Stephen Baldwin playing cards,
you know what I tell
smoking.
You know what I tell people? Seriously, nobody can't believe this more than me.
Right.
Okay.
Why did this happen? Were you out of control? Wait a second. Were you out of control?
No. This was very interesting and simple. My wife started to get into the Bible.
Okay. She was always very religious. You told me that.
She had a conversion.
Yes.
To become born again, which isn't this big dramatic thing. It's very simple.
Go ahead.
It's just a little prayer you say between you and Jesus, and that's what makes you born again. And then you have to live the life.
Right. So it was either going to be a divorce if you didn't change your ways. Oh,
absolutely
come on.
Not.
You were out every night partying.
But it wasn't going to be a divorce.
You drinking?
No, I haven't drank in 15 years.
And you've been to rehab, right?
No, I've never been to rehab.
Okay.
Told you, Robin.
So you were right about one
here's the thing. Here's what's so cool. And here's the truth. What's happened in my life spiritually between me and my wife saved our marriage only because she became born again, and I saw the changes in her that were really positive.
And you respected it.
And I respected it a lot. So
you just...
And you wanted what she had,
And then you stopped pleasuring yourself.
Oh, that was much later on.
Right. So for 2 years now, you haven't touched yourself.
I'm not going to answer that.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
Because let's put it this way.
Why would you be dishonest?
According to the Bible, if I wanted to pleasure myself alone in a room with my wife with me, that's okay.
Right.
Oh, really?
So to answer the question, have I done that? Maybe.
Yes. Okay. All right, but I'm saying alone without your wife there. Have you done it?
No.
Because that would lead you to think about other women, because nobody thinks about their wife when they're pleasuring themselves.
Well, but you know what else? But this may be this statement may be questionable, but if you see, it's what goes on in your mind that God cares about more than anything else. So if I am 3,000 miles away and I do pleasure myself alone and think of my wife, that may be considered to be okay.
All right, so you have pleasured yourself.
I haven't said that.
All right.
Wait till you know the final answer to all these questions. You're not sure.
Is that your final answer?
I think he keeps making up rules, too.
I know, but he's got a whole thing going on here, but he's not sure.
Yeah, Tony, go ahead. You're on the air with Stephen Baldwin, who's going to be touring wall bombs on Long Island tomorrow. I'm going to tell you more about that in just a second. Yes.
Stephen, I don't know, man, but I can smell the BS coming through the speakers in my car, man. So how many hours were you rehearsing this to, talk to these good people on the radio about the BS?
You don't feel he's sincere is what you're saying.
I don't believe him. I think he's, I think he's putting a load on to try to make his self-image look good.
Why would he lie, though? Why would he come in here and think...
It's not a lie. I think this is the new Stephen Baldwin shtick. For a while it was acting, then he was a businessman, now he's a born again.
That's what it is. It's a big shtick,
It's not a shtick. He believes it, but I don't believe... He doesn't know it's not going to last.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's talking about Jesus and trying to fill in good words. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And the other thing, Paulie does make a point. Why do you have to walk in with the Bible?
I don't know. I don't understand why.
When did Paulie
Why nobody believe in your words? You don't got to walk with the piece of paper where like that.
Paulie's last point was in
1961.
I just want to ask all the Christians listening now, please start praying now for Uncle Paulie.
There's no Christians listening.
Pray to hell. You pray for yourself, no me. Prosciutto. Oh, my God, prosciutto. What's the matter with you?
All right, let's take some civil phone calls. Eric, you're on the air. Stephen Baldwin is going to be touring wall bombs. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute.
I've heard of arena tours. I've heard of stage.
Well, when you make enemies like Gelman, Robin,
All right, go ahead.
I want to talk about
let Eric talk, please.
I want to talk right now. What is this guy talking about religion and skateboarding?
Yeah.
What's the deal, man? You don't have to be religious to be a skateboarder. You want to see true skateboarders, go to Hellfest this weekend.
Hellfest?
Yeah, Hellfest at Rexplex. All you old school will be there.
Word.
Word up.
Praise the Lord Jesus.
All right, so, Stephen, you're going to, okay. So now we understand you are only with your wife. It's just hard for me. Here's my prediction, and I don't mean to sabotage your new religion. 2 years, you'll be divorced. You'll be drinking.
You're horrible.
And you'll be going to strip clubs.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. Prosciutto. You see, he said like a prosciutto. Look at it.
No, really. Am I right or am I wrong?
You are right, 200%.
Right. No one thinks you can stick with this. This is going to be difficult.
Now, Stephen,
you do everything. And then you come over here like a saint. Come on, give me a break.
All right. But, you know, hey, he's got to start somewhere.
I believe a secret sex video will be out.
I live by the book, which is the Bible.
No, I live it by yourself,
and in
by
the
your
Bible,
mind. Forget about the book.
In the Bible, you know what it says? I can do all things.
In Christ.
In Christ Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, the Bible says go another woman, all right? They said that too, right?
I don't know what Bible you're reading there, Uncle.
The Bible. You know, I'll tell you one thing.
You're reading the Bible.
I know what I mean. Prosciutto, you know, you have to do prosciutto, know what I mean? A little salt, I give you prosciutto.
Would you go to a strip club?
You know?
Oh, come on, that's silly.
There is no
you
way.
go to a strip club. I know what it will.
I won't even look at those, you know, like FHM.
Let me bring in Tabitha. I want to see if you look at her.
No, don't do that.
Let us see it. Let me see what happens when she walks in the room.
I don't want to do that.
She left, Howard.
Come on.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you,
Jesus.
Look at this. I'm going to show you something. The cover of Hustler magazine.
Yeah. Hand it over. Yeah.
Oh, they've got bookmarks.
Adam gets right up. Adam gets right up. You gotta love Corolla.
He's sitting right next to the vibrating wireless thong.
Did he bring that in?
Come on, what's going on?
All right, Stephen.
Now, what happens when you get tempted, Stephen? Do you pray now? Do you just, like, do you have a ritual? What do you do? How do you do this stuff?
Yeah, what do you do every day? What's the ritual?
Well, listen, the truth is that, like you said before, I am just a man. And here's the difference between who I was before and who I am today.
Sounds like Survivor music.
Is this the passion? I love it. If I'm walking down the sidewalk and I see a beautiful woman coming towards me, the difference now is I don't have to turn around and look at the backside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just enjoy the front.
Oh, no, I don't enjoy the front. No, Robin. Wow. Nice try. The point is, A, I'm not stupid. What I didn't know then that I do know now is usually if the front looks good, the back's going to look good,
Have you
too.
apologized to people?
Oh, of course.
You have?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Hey, I got a question. So if I was walking down the street, I saw a girl, and I looked at her, turned around and looked at the backside, am I doing something wrong, or is that just you can't look at the backside, or people shouldn't look at the backside at all?
Well, depending on what you believe, you know, there's a couple answers to that. Are you married?
Yeah.
Well, if you're married and you've made that covenant with God, see, that's a lot of people don't know that that's what marriage is. It's a promise to God that you're going to do your best to stay in that thing and serve Him and all that.
Why can't you appreciate?
That's what marriage is.
Why can't you appreciate beauty and still have a covenant with God?
Because if potentially in your mind that leads to a lustful temptation, then that's a sin. And you should do your best not to sin.
But what if for me it doesn't lead to a lustful temptation? I just look at her and I think it's pretty.
Well, then you're gay.
Okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Hypothetically, somebody walking down the sidewalk sees you do that goes to your wife's gym and says, I saw your husband checking out a woman. Is that okay?
What if my wife and I sort of know that we can look at other people and still love each other?
Well, then that's between you and your wife.
You've spurred on a lot of phone conversation. Let's get to it. Chauncey, you're on the air.
Howard, I have a question for Stephen.
Sure.
Since Stephen is born again, how does he feel about the Jews? And does he think they're misguided people?
No, not at all. They're the chosen people. Go to chosenpeople.com. It's a fabulous website.
Yeah, but do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God?
Absolutely.
So then the Jews are wrong, in your opinion?
No, the Jews aren't wrong. I don't think the Jews are wrong about anything.
Well, the Jews don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God.
No, the Jews have not accepted Him as the Messiah.
So does that bother you?
Not at all.
Why not?
Because I'm not God. It's not my place to judge.
Adam, you look confused by all of this.
I'm an atheist, so I don't know what's going on. But what about Gelman? He's a bad
Paulie's really confused.
No, I'm not confused. I'm confused to the way they talk. I listen to him right now. But you know what? What's this guy's name?
Paulie, Uncle Paulie.
No, the guy on the phone.
Chauncey.
Chauncey, go to chosenpeople.com. It's a great website. Look,
Gary,
That's funny, huh?
I really do. I got stuff out of the presses. So just some general notes on Steven. First of all, Steven said that he's ashamed of almost every other movie he's made besides this one because they didn't have strong Christian.
Never said that.
Not true.
Never said that. I'm not ashamed. I make the joke right now that most of my films, I did 60, 65 movies, and most of them were BC, so you won't be seeing me in the sequel to a lot of those pictures.
Yeah, you have been
Not that sequels were being made.
Robin!
So production on Biodome 2 belongs to the devil, my friend. Number 60.
Robin is unbelievable.
No, really.
No Biodome 2?
No, really.
Well,
yes.
I want to do a prequel to Biodome. I think it's a great idea. But, yeah, there's no...
Is Paulie Shore mad that you were not available?
Get out. Come on, get out of here.
Prosciutto.
You might come over here like this sand. Come on, move.
Prosciutto
profumando.
Is it true that your housekeeper told you that she knew that one day she would work for somebody who understood the Word of God?
No, it's true that the housekeeper that worked with my wife and I back in Tucson when I was doing the Young Riders TV show, who was from Brazil, before she accepted the job, went to church in Brazil, and there was a prophecy that if she went to work for the people, which was me and my wife, that she would plant the seed that would eventually lead to us being converted, and then for me to go on and have my own ministry, which is actually happening right now.
But
I knew it.
How do you get a prophecy?
I knew you were going to have your own ministry. I knew it.
How does she get a prophecy?
I knew Steven was going to have his ministry.
Really?
I knew. Couldn't figure the angle on this.
He wouldn't be one who just sits in the pews.
No.
He's
no. He's not going to be a follower.
Front, yeah.
He's going to be leading the flock.
Praise the Lord.
Son of a gun. You know what? Now I get it.
You understand it all now.
I've often said when I leave this crap, I'm going to that crap.
Yeah.
I'm leading a ministry. That's where the real bucks are.
How soon before the TV show?
Oh, police. No, I'm going to be coast to coast.
Oh, come on.
But you know, like I said before...
Have you been on PTL yet?
PTL. There is no more PTL.
No,
I've been on TBN 4 times.
Right.
I've been on the 700 Club.
That's the one.
Absolutely. Pat Roberts is the best.
Oh, you need to be
See,
saved.
we're so stupid. We don't know the difference between 700 Club and PTL. I think it's all the same show.
Pat Robertson's the best.
Where do you stand on abortion now?
Well, that's sticky.
That's sticky?
Sticky. That's a sticky thing. You got to be careful with that one.
Yes or no?
That's right.
Yes or no? For or against a woman's right to choose?
I have no comment.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh.
You've got to the dark side.
I've got to the... Is it the dark side, Howard?
Brian, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. I remember a few years ago this guy was on the air, Stephen Baldwin, and I called in to say how he stiffed me on the St. Andrews golf tournament that they do every year. And he says, oh, I'll take care of you again this year, Brian, double as much. I went in after 18 years of working at St. Andrews and was fired because of Stephen Baldwin.
Oh.
What do you think about that, Steve?
I'll be praying for you.
Oh, that's a liar.
What do you mean praying for me? Let's lay off all your rebuilt Christian stuff. Let's talk about you getting fired after 18 years because you didn't tip. Your brother Danny leaves a $300 tip on the foursome. You walked off like you're some big shot. What's up with that, Steve?
Brian, $100 of the Dano $300 tip was me, bro.
No, it wasn't. What are you talking about? What's not?
Now you're a big liar. Because you use the name of Jesus, the name of the God, for searching for money. You're a big liar, number one.
Prosciutto.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Prosciutto.
Now, you've seen the Passion of the...
religion.
You've seen the Passion of the Christ.
Business, my friend.
You've seen the Passion of the Christ 3 times.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to set up a TV ministry or just a regular ministry first?
No.
What's the move?
Right now, let me just tell you something.
Right
now, what?
The skateboard thing I did.
All right, let's talk about wall bounds and the skateboard.
Let me do the skateboard thing quick.
All right.
The skateboard thing I did, the idea was to create a DVD as an outreach tool and try to distribute it to churches.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
The goal was to distribute 10,000 copies over 2 years.
Right.
We've only been doing it for 5 months. We've distributed 40,000 DVDs.
All right.
Now, a very, very big Christian corporation has come to me and said, we want to do the Livin' It Skate Tour for 2005. We want to put the skaters on a bus, shrink wrap it, and send it to all the shopping malls across America, and have the guys do their skate demos.
All right, so you're successful with that. You'll be touring wall bounds on Long Island tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. to promote your line of coffee.
Loco Joe, remember when I was here for Loco Joe?
Yes.
Finally, after doing independent distribution,
have a distributor.
Wall Bounds of Long Island is in conjunction with Wall Baum starting its own charitable foundation.
My friend, you come in the name of Jesus. Prosciutto. Wait a minute. If you come in the name of blah, now you come by business. You know what you are? A big liar, a big stinker, a dog.
All right, boys. All right. Stephen, yes, Stephen.
Get out of here. Come on, get out.
I just got hit me. Every time Paul yells, I
get out of here, move it.
I get hit in the eye with zesty Italian.
No, you're sweating again.
Get out.
Christ.
Uh-oh, Paulie's throwing you out.
Look, don't impress me. You silly look like me. Get out now.
This guy's got
Get out of it.
Security.
Get out of here, go home.
Security.
All right, let's stop for a second. Wait, we're about to end the segment.
Let's regroup.
Let's regroup. Hold on. Let Stephen get his point, please.
All right, so for my mom's breast cancer research fund,
all right,
Loco Joe will now be distributed through Wall Bounds and their charitable foundation.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm going to get on a bus at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go down the Long Island Expressway. I'm going to be stopping at the Wall Bounds at 8 a.m. in Long Beach, at 10:30 a.m. in Deer Park,
all right,
at 12:30 in the afternoon in North Patchogue, and 2:30 in the afternoon in Riverhead. This is all Wall Bounds.
What about this, Adam? Are you impressed by this?
I'm going to be at Scores 11 a.m., and then again at noon, then at 1 o'clock, Businessman's Lunch Show, actually, I'll be doing.
And then finishing up at 5 p.m. tomorrow in Southampton, Wall Bounds.
All right.
And I'm going to be meeting the kids, meeting the parents, meeting all of the customers.
You've plugged a lot now.
Go to distributorship.com for more information. And thank you to the Wall Bounds organization for their prosciutto.
Stephen, you are on a path, I see. I believe you will get... You're going to get your own...
Shut up, go home.
All right, you're going to get your own ministry. I
can't wait. I can't wait.
What do you think of this, Robin? I'm thinking of going with like this. Billy Graham with biceps. What do you think of that?
There you go.
You think that works?
I like that.
What do you think?
I like it.
And I can see you walking around the stage talking about who you used to be and
Howard,
who you are now.
I got to do one more thing.
Ready? Just Paulie wants to call the police.
Before I go, I got a verse for Howard. It's very simple. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. The man of integrity walks securely, but he who takes crooked paths will be found.
Get out of here! Get out and move it.
Shut up.
This guy needs an exorcism. This guy needs an exorcism.
Stephen,
Proverbs 10:9.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen Baldwin, please say hello to Alec.
I will.
Danny, Roger, and Biff. And tell them I said hey.
God bless you, Howard.
God bless you.
May the Spirit of God continue to work in your life. In the name of Jesus Christ. I pray for you, Howard.
Paulie told you to drop dead.
Praise Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
How about a little something?
And Jesus will listen to you, my friend.
And thank you to all those people who prayed for me about being here today. So liveinit.org.
right, look, a lot of people were calling in for you.
Should I stay?
We're going to do the...
Lost the tail and drop the dead. Should I stay?
No.
I should go?
No, well, wait. I'm going to go to commercial break so I can talk to you, shake your hand, and hear how you're really doing.
Thank you.
Tell me how you're really getting off these days.
No shaking his hand.
Why?
Because this is bubble.
All right.
I love him. Let me tell you something. Stephen, on the 6th day, God took 300 pounds of cheese and he created Uncle Polly.
Yeah. And you know what I said? 100 pounds of salami I say to you. You know what?
I think I'm insulted.
Oh, you know what you him? You not even like
Get on the microphone.
Listen, Pops, go back to the pizza bowl, would you?
Pizza bowl. You come back to be a fun and get out of here.
I'm so glad I'm sitting over here. Paulie, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Coming from the jungle.
Oh, Paulie.
Prosciutto.
All right. Listen.
That's why
my forehead's starting to sweat.
All right. Stephen Baldwin. You're my friend. I'm glad to see you.
I'm staying here.
You're not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
All right. Stephen will be touring Walt Bounce on Long Island tomorrow at 8 a.m. to promote his line of coffee products called Loco Joe. And by the way,
Baldwin.
Adam.
Stinky.
Baldwin.
Watch Crank Anchors on Tuesday nights at 10:30 with Adam Carolla. I'm going to
take. In the name of Jesus.
Paulie.
I really know talking about it.
It's great seeing you, pal. Glad you could come in for the Steven segment.
You know what's
Sorry, you guys got all jumbled.
You know what? The common name is just about.
I can't hear you.
That's what making business.
What?
I understand you. They want to make $1 million, guys.
Yeah. Well, I see money in it.
You get out of here. You watch your business to the people. You don't watch my business, my friend.
Uncle Paul.
I watch you.
Uncle Paulie.
Don't call me Uncle Paul. Forget about it.
Can I say something very interesting?
He's not your uncle.
I don't want to ruin the show, but off the air, Uncle Paulie does not have an accent, and he's a perfect gentleman. He speaks with a British accent.
All right.
You're not funny.
I love you, Paulie. I love you, bro. I love you.
No.
I love you, man.
Listen to me.
I love you.
You stinks. I don't like you.
I love you.
You know, I don't love you.
You're okay with me, bro.
You don't love yourself. You gotta go in jail. You gotta smell. I
gotta go in jail and smell.
You will end up in jail.
No.
I know you will.
I don't need you.
Listen, Uncle Poopy.
I don't need your love. I don't need your love.
All right, listen.
What happens when Howard Stern's staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered? It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
Here we are for another very important Ask Howard.
Very important.
Yes.
Yes.
Mike Fox on the tapes team asks,
if you had to swap lives, including bodies, with Gary, would you prefer not to have big teeth, not to have toe fungus, or something else?
Well, that toe fungus really weirds me out.
It's weird.
Gary and I have hung out socially. He's come over, he's swam in my pool, and I always look down at those feet, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on. But the teeth, every day those are out there.
Can't hide them.
Look, I can't be too critical. I've got a lot of flaws myself, so, you know, and women have told me they think Gary's very good looking.
He's a good looking guy.
Good looking guy. Yeah. My wife thinks so, and I don't see it. I got him beat in the feet department, but, I mean, listen, I'm no beauty, so I guess I wouldn't want his feet with the toe fungus.
Next question comes from Lee Garowitz.
What advice do you have for aspiring broadcasters, and what makes a good broadcaster?
As a broadcaster, you must be well-rounded. You must be able to speak well. You shouldn't have grammatical errors. You should be tremendously well-rounded. I'm very weak in the sports area, as most of my fans know. I wish I could really spew out stuff. I wish I was better musically, not with my musical knowledge, but actually as a musician, so that when Fred picks up the guitar, I could play the piano or something. That would be a tremendous strength. And I think that if someone's considering broadcasting, forget about broadcasting school. Read the newspaper every day, read the New York Times, read 2 other papers, become a musician, Learn a foreign language. That's another weakness of mine. I used to love, when I was a kid, I would listen to the Barry Farber radio show. He would break out into 5 different languages, including Hungarian. And I thought, what a cool thing. So sort of all of the cool things you know make you this amazing broadcaster, and I have weaknesses in my education. I should have paid way more attention in school. I have a lot of weaknesses.
You gave like a couple good things and a lot of weaknesses, and you're one of the greatest broadcasters in history.
No, but there's a lot of weaknesses,
okay.
A lot, and I'm disappointed in myself. If I had to do it all over again, I would have spent more time as a younger guy paying attention.
So critical.
But who knows? Maybe that's what makes somebody a good broadcaster, having limited resources and learning how to draw on whatever you do have.
Having humanity to say, this is just who I am. I'm not playing this character.
Well, my strength is telling a story and understanding editing, too. My parents were incredibly tough on me, and I hate to reward this kind of behavior, but it's true. They would just get annoyed with me if I rambled on too long. I took it very seriously. If I'd have to get them to laugh. My mother and my aunt used to sit there, and they would have me do impressions of the family, and I had to get the impression right. They didn't laugh. There was very little tolerance for people who didn't understand self-editing. And I have to edit every 5 seconds on the show. If Gary brings me something, I have to make a decision. Do we go with it? Don't we go with it? Is that interesting to a large group of people? And it all goes back to sort of that education in the living room. So who knows what makes up what makes a great broadcaster great, It's tough. It's a very tough discussion.
Question from Will Murray.
Describe your perfect day.
Perfect day is I have a day off. I sleep until at least 8 o'clock, which is rare. Like I just get a great night's sleep. And then my wife and I will either go for a walk or a run or do something together. I like spending time with her. She's fabulous. I like to have a nice lunch, take a nap, maybe even get a massage, Once in a while, I like that. Go out to dinner with my wife. I like that. Maybe do some photography or something like that. That relaxes me, or either gets me crazy. Everything gets me crazy. Something like that, a really relaxing day. I don't like to go anywhere. I don't want to be anywhere in a foreign country. Just want to be home, chilling out, watch a few good movies or TV. That's it for me. They're very simple needs.
That was terrific. I learned a lot about you today.
Yes, it was terrific. You're absolutely right.
I like that you like these.
Yes.
What happens when Howard Stern's staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered? It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
Here we are for another very important Ask Howard.
Very important.
Yes.
Yes.
Mike Fox on the tapes team asks,
if you had to swap lives, including bodies, with Gary, would you prefer not to have big teeth, not to have toe fungus, or something else?
Well, that toe fungus really weirds me out.
It's weird.
Gary and I have hung out socially. He's come over, he's swam in my pool. And I always look down at those feet, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on. But the teeth, every day those are out there.
Can't hide them.
Look, I can't be too critical. I've got a lot of flaws myself. And women have told me they think Gary's very good looking.
He's a good looking guy.
Good looking guy. Yeah. My wife thinks so, and I don't see it. I got him beat in the feet department, but listen, I'm no beauty, so I guess I wouldn't want his feet with the toe fungus.
Next question comes from Lee Garowitz.
What advice do you have for aspiring broadcasters, and what makes a good broadcaster?
As a broadcaster, you must be well-rounded. You must be able to speak well. You shouldn't have grammatical errors. You should be tremendously well-rounded. I'm very weak in the sports area, as most of my fans know. I wish I could really spew out stuff. I wish I was better musically, not with my musical knowledge, but actually as a musician, so that when Fred picks up the guitar, I could play the piano or something. That would be a tremendous strength. And I think that if someone's considering broadcasting, forget about broadcasting school. Read the newspaper every day, read the New York Times, read 2 other papers, become a musician, learn a foreign language. That's another weakness of mine. I used to love, when I was a kid, I would listen to the Barry Farber radio show. He would break out into 5 different languages, including Hungarian. And I thought, what a cool thing. So sort of all of the cool things you know make you this amazing broadcaster, and I have weaknesses in my education. I should have paid way more attention in school. I have a lot of weaknesses.
You gave like a couple good things and a lot of weaknesses, and you're one of the greatest broadcasters in history.
No, but there's a lot of weaknesses, a lot. And I'm disappointed in myself. If I had to do it all over again, I would have spent more time as a younger guy paying attention.
So critical.
You know? But who knows, you know? Maybe that's what makes somebody a good broadcaster, having limited resources and learning how to draw on whatever you do have.
Having humanity to say, this is just who I am. I'm not playing this character.
Well, my strength is telling a story and understanding editing, too. My parents were incredibly tough on me, and I hate to reward this kind of behavior, but it's true. They would just get annoyed with me if I rambled on too long. I took it very seriously. If I'd have to get them to laugh. My mother and my aunt used to sit there, and they would have me do impressions of the family, and I had to get the impression right. They didn't laugh. You know, there was very little tolerance for people who didn't understand self-editing. And I have to edit every 5 seconds on this show. If Gary brings me something, I have to make a decision. Do we go with it? Don't we go with it? Is that interesting to a large group of people? And it all goes back to sort of that education in the living room. So who knows what makes up what makes a great broadcaster great, you know? It's tough. It's a very tough discussion.
Question from Will Murray.
Describe your perfect day.
Perfect day is I have a day off. I sleep in till at least 8 o'clock, which is rare. Like I just get a great night's sleep. And then my wife and I will either go for a walk or a run or do something together. I like spending time with her. She's fabulous. I like to have a nice lunch, take a nap, maybe even get a massage, you know. Once in a while, I like that. Go out to dinner with my wife. I like that. Maybe do some photography or something like that. That relaxes me, or either gets me crazy. Everything gets me crazy. Something like that, a really relaxing day. I don't like to go anywhere. I don't want to be anywhere in a foreign country. Just want to be home, chilling out, watch a few good movies or TV. That's it for me. They're very simple needs.
That was terrific. I learned a lot about you today.
Yes, it was terrific. You're absolutely right.
I like that you like these.
Yes.
This is Dr. Shiner. He's a plastic surgeon out of Tampa. I don't know how this all came about, but Dr. Shiner somehow ended up evaluating our faces and telling us what we need.
What pictures was he given?
Evidently really bad ones. Because there's a whole... I told you, the list was so long of shit we need done to us that we ran out of paper in the fax machine. Hey, Dr. Shiner.
Hey, good morning.
Well, good morning to you. What's happening?
There's no reason to start. You can't really do that much surgery on a person, can you?
Yeah, in fact, they said we would lose too much blood during these operations. But, yeah, I was taking a look at the pictures. We have pictures to go along with this. We could show them on Howard TV, but... if Gary's the worst, he got it the worst from Dr. Shiner.
Oh, no.
I mean, there were so many multiple things.
What would he have to do to Gary?
Dr. Shiner, in a way, isn't it dangerous to go to a guy like you? Because if you're feeling good about your face, or semi-good about your face, you guys actually point
if you
out...
can live with yourself.
Like, Gary, I didn't even... Your eyebrows are descending, it says here.
I looked at the notes. I was just telling Howard, I looked at the notes, and there's a lot of shit about myself I feel bad about. I had not noticed my eyebrows, so I'm just looking in the mirror to see what's wrong with my eyebrows.
Oh,
Right.
no. See? That's not right.
Dr. Shiner, what's wrong with his eyebrows? I mean, I know, but you tell everybody.
Right. I mean, so actually, when I was looking at Gary, I found the simple things for him are, as we age, one of the things that occurs is our brows start to descend.
Yes.
And the reason I can tell that with him...
Like an ape.
Yeah. Right.
His brows are now his mustache? What are you talking about?
So he's got that line in his forehead, and that's actually a hidden sign that he's actually raising his brows a lot, because if he relaxed his forehead, his brows would be... I mean, he can do this. He can actually be close to his eyes.
See, that's another thing. I wasn't...
look, even in the picture, he's raising his eyebrows.
Yes.
Yes, you're right, doctor.
This is my specialty.
Oh, wow, look at that. You see that?
So if you raise his eyebrows, he would look younger.
Well, it's a couple things. One thing is that, yes, if we could equalize those areas, that could be better. We communicate most with our eyes and our mouth. Whatever we can do to make those areas look better has a huge
I got to tell you,
impact.
you're onto something, because we have like this little graphic drawing where the eyebrow is where it is, and then where you raise it. And he does look better.
My eyes look more open when the eyebrows are raised.
Let me see. Look at me. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's fucking... Now I see it.
I mean,
I never noticed it before.
Yeah, see, now we're looking at it. You can see that one eyebrow is lower.
Yeah, watch when Gary looks at you now. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, so, Doctor, here's a question.
I wish he hadn't pointed that out. Now I'm going to obsess
I
on
know.
it.
Here's a question.
Go
The operation or whatever it takes to do this, how painful is it?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it. Some things are really simple, Gary. Like raising brows, that can be done non-surgically with something called Botox. I do Botox brow lifts all the time.
Will that get rid of the line in my forehead?
Yeah, and that can help with that, too. Yeah.
Hold on a second. You're telling me with Botox,
his eyebrows will raise.
his eyebrow will go back up?
Yeah, I can raise. Yes, I do that all the time.
But how often do I have to do that?
I mean, that's like a 4 to 6 month time period, but it's not surgery. And they're surgical procedures, but that's easy.
Wow.
I mean, the second thing, Gary, was the pigment that you had on your face. If that could be evened out, we like a cleaner complexion.
You mean he's got, what, like pimples?
Yeah, no, like the spots he has on his cheeks.
Let me see. Come close to me. I'm going to look you over. Let me see your cheeks. You're talking about on his face, not his ass. Look at that. I don't see any spots on his cheeks, Doc.
In the picture, it shows up.
Give me the picture.
I don't see that.
But I will tell you the biggest. The biggest thing for Gary is,
but hold on. By the way, I see them when I look in the mirror every morning. They're right about here, and you can see them on the picture.
How do you get rid of them?
Like here.
Right. This is easy too.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have noticed that.
Using light, I have something called broad-based light, and I can target pigment on the face.
And he needs that.
Yeah, and that's easy.
He needs laser.
Hey, please don't make me any darker.
I mean, really, honestly, Gary, the biggest thing is, and we'll talk about this, and I'm going to teach you something here, is that we like to see our faces in balance, right? There's ratios that exist in the face. If you take the following, if you take the top of his the hairline and bring it down to the middle of the brow, consider that a third of the face. That actually equals the third from the middle of the brow down to his nose. Can you see that?
Yeah.
if you then take that third and try and bring it down to the jaw, do you see how it doesn't match anymore? The lower jaw is bigger than that third. Do you see that?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, look, we're obviously dealing with a horrible candidate here because, I mean, how expensive is it to Botox that eyebrow up? I got to get that eyebrow of his up now.
That's cheap. That's not a big deal. That is not a big deal.
Give me a ballpark.
That's hundreds. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's like $300. I want to know about the jaw.
All right,
yeah, what are you going to do to his jaw?
Let's talk.
All right, so Gary's, I would say from below his nose is the real disaster area. Right? He's got giant teeth, lips. Gary, I mean, no offense.
Understood.
Right, I mean...
and let me tell you, Howard, what happened here, actually. Gary, this is just the way you were born, okay? You're the top part of your jaw.
You don't think that was from an accident? You say he was born like that.
Is that the top part of your jaw grew larger than other parts of your face. And it's actually called something called a long face syndrome. And in other words...
Why the long face, Gary?
Me and Mr. Ed.
It's also known as something called a gummy smile.
Yes, he's got... it's a...
How could he have a gummy smile with all those teeth?
Doctor.
Yes.
You're so right. It distracts me every morning as he's doing the show rundown.
You can see his gums?
Absolutely. Where have you been?
I have a gummy smile. I admit that.
But how does I just
Look,
can't
when
imagine.
I do my Gary impression, what do? I go like this. Hello, you know, that's my Gary.
So insulting.
I didn't mean it as an insult. If I did, I apologize.
Look, Gary, you were born this way.
That's right. You know what? I used to think it was an accident. I'm glad the doctor cleared it up. All right. So what would you have to technically do to fix that?
Okay, this is a bigger deal, okay? But this is done. They actually go into the jaw. They take out some of the bone for the upper jaw. And they advance the lower jaw. But if you see the after photo, when you do that, it brings them back to that ratio of a third. It's a much nicer look, right?
Now that's got to be. He probably can't eat for months after that.
Yeah, it's a bigger deal. And I'm not saying he has to go that far, but if he wanted to, that's what could be done for him.
I think he needs to do it. I'm looking at the before and after.
That's a big enough deal to do it?
Don't you think I missed my window? In other words, shouldn't I have done this when I was 20?
Right, but I don't think you gained that much.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not seeing.
No.
I'm not spending $20,000 and not eating for 3 months to look an inch better.
You still look like Gary.
Yeah, that's the problem. At the end of the day, he still looks like Gary.
But I'm telling you, all jokes aside, I would consider the Botox.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
who gives a shit? We're dudes.
It's inexpensive, and the eyebrow thing I never
noticed your brow.
Yeah,
no, I know, but it looked better, didn't it?
You know what's weird? The doctor's talking about symmetry. Like there's one side of your face where your eye is almost closed.
Yeah.
On the other side, your eye's open.
I will tell you that I did some photos, like press photos, and I got rid of 3/4 of them for that exact reason. For some reason, my eye is closed in the picture.
Right. And you know what happens, Gary, I'll tell you actually, is that here's the thing. Your brow, as I said, is sort of low normally. It's hidden, but it's low. When you raise your brows all the time, that's great. You try and smile and keep your forehead raised. No, it doesn't work. I mean, when you smile, your whole face relaxes, so that hidden brow droop becomes more apparent when you smile.
Now, Doctor, you also say that Gary's particular problem was identified in early man. that Gary might actually, Gary's sixth toe and lowered eyebrow indicates something. All right, so that's that. Let's go through the 𝗫𝗫. I looked at your I see we give him a hair transplant. 𝗫𝗫, you do look better with hair, I got to say.
Howard, let's talk about it again. Remember thirds we're talking about. Now, his is in the reverse. Go from the bottom of his chin up to the base of the nose. That's a third.
Yeah.
Go from the bottom of the nose up to the middle of the brow. That's a third. Go up from there, and it's much larger, right?
Right.
So if we could lower the hairline and give him make that a third, that helps.
Oh.
That did help.
Come on.
That does help.
That hair doesn't help. You got to get good hair.
Well, that's all he's got.
But the balance makes better. And then the other thing I recommend for his chin, liposuction along the chin, and then the same broad-based lights to clear out the pinkness on his face.
Have you ever seen a guy with a blotchier complexion? Look at him. You go back to the before picture. Whoa. Look at around his nostrils. You got the deep red thing, like it looks like a forest of red.
There are conditions like rosacea that can cause that. And anyway, it's treatable.
What is that? Is he nervous?
So
he sweats a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's what you do for... Well, listen...
See, again, he still looked like Benji.
I think he looks like a better version of him, actually. I think he looks like his younger brother, right?
Right, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, he'd be the handsome brother.
Yeah, he'd be the brother, but doesn't look too bad. By the way, all these pictures are up on howardstern.com. If you go there, you'll see what Dr. Shiner's going to do to Benji, what he's going to do to Gary. Fred, does Fred need a lot of work? He's so handsome. All I can think about is giving him anal.
Fred is our silver fox.
He's a silver fox to me.
My kid's got to go to college. I'm not buying any of this, Doc.
Let's see. It says here, Fred needs he has heavy eyelids and drooping eyebrow. He does.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Let me see.
Yes, they can.
I've always had those eyes. I'm born with that shit.
Well, let the doctor talk. Maybe I can.
Yeah, that actually, Gary. I mean, Fred, that could be helped. That is as easy as a Botox thing, or there are surgeries that can be done to help them more permanently.
Yeah.
The lower eyelid there is, I mean, these are normal, listen, these are normal changes we all face. I'm not saying this is anything. I mean, a lot of your...
Fred looks very old, yes. Loss of facial volume. Oh, yes. I look very young, Fred. Yeah, I'm just lucky that way. Now, you say facial fillers to reduce aging process.
Yeah, one of the things that as we age, we lose facial volume. And there's actually papers looking at this. It happens asymmetrically. We can gain volume in certain areas and lose volume in other areas. If we can restore the volume around the mouth area, as I said, that's one of the critical areas that we communicate with. I think it's really powerful for Fred, and the way it turns that image. I mean, I think it looks like a much better version of himself.
Well, like Liberace and Boober, I might just send him in for a little work so he can look a little more like me. Let's see, John Hine. Okay, what about Robin? What are we going to do for her?
Yeah, what can you do?
Let's get down to Robin.
I mean, Robin's beautiful, so we don't have to do anything really. But
exactly.
Sure. Now let's talk.
All right, now let's get down to it.
If you want to make, I mean, Robin, you are beautiful. If you want to make you more stunning, okay.
In other words, she's a 10. You can make her a 12.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's some, I mean, same thing. It's volume issues, and it's the area of the jawline. So if we could add volume back to the area around the mouth and do something to straighten, to do with the jawline, that'd be liposuction. I think you're beautiful, Robin. It just makes you even better.
No, I'm all for making Robin better. That's absolutely true. I mean, Robin, you'd be a 12. Could you imagine what your life would be? Me too. Well, it says here, Howard needs nothing. He's so handsome.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you, Fred. Let's see. Loss of facial volume. Like Fred, you need to fill in all those heavy... I have those huge lines. Like,
I know. You always talk about them, but
I mean, honestly, it's a real loss of volume. Howard, for you, what I was saying, really, the eye and the mouth. So the eye area, I was saying, if you could, it would be surgery, okay? But if you could do surgery for the eyelids, I do that stuff with lasers.
The eyelids?
Mm-hmm, the upper eyelids. And then if we could add volume back to the lower face, there's actually a product. This isn't surgery, mind you. There's a product called 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗱. And what it is a product we use as a facial filler. It takes a while to work, but once it's set up, it lasts years. You would be a great candidate for that, Howard, because if you could add volume to that area, you look at your after, it really, I mean, you look like you, but it's just...
I look like gorgeous.
You look like a softer you.
A better me. Now, Doc, is any of this stuff... When I hear women are injecting rat poison into their face... and you know, that's basically what I don't get. Like, I'm not doing anything. I mean, what's the difference at this point? I'm a mess. You know what I mean? But
you know, it's just personal. If something you want to do, I'm just saying there are options for people if they want to do these things.
You're saying you get rid of all that shit on my face like that in the after picture? Is that accurate?
Yeah, I mean, really the volume. Yeah, if you had the volume is the most powerful thing for you.
Volume. In other words, what do you stick in my face to give me volume?
There's a product called 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗱, and what it is there's a suture material that we use in surgery that makes collagen, and they take advantage of this, and they make it into little tiny bits. They put it in the face, and then the body will build its own collagen around these products.
Really?
Yeah.
How long does that take?
It takes about an hour to do. What happens, actually, I have newscasters who I do this for in my area on the evening news, and I like this because you look better gradually. What happens is you get the result. It goes down. You get a view of what it looks like. It goes down in about 2 days because the water resorbs, and then the particles that are left over about 8 weeks, the body responds to and builds collagen all over the place.
Wow.
And so each week you get better and look better and better and better.
Imagine how gorgeous I'd be. I'm a 10.
And then when does it start to go bad again?
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like...
You know what it's like? It's like...
Charlie.
Like he was retarded, and then in the book Flowers for Algernon, he becomes a genius, and then he slowly starts becoming retarded. retarded. And that's the bitch.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
I have a quick question for that. Is that the same stuff that you would put in my face, that Bondo or whatever?
Fred, let's go in. We'll get 2 for 1.
How about, is there any way you can get a donation of, like, facial filler? Like, since Benji's so fat in his face,
We could
we
trade.
take the fat out of his face?
Would you want
Tissue.
Benji's anything in your face?
You're right. Let's go with the
might
Bondo.
make you crazy.
Hey, Robin, look at your after and before. See that?
Well, she always looks good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's not enough.
It's not enough.
For me to do it.
I like my after picture, but
I thought actually John was pretty cool too.
let me take a look at John Hine. I thought he looked a little too feminine after you got done with him.
Really?
For
He
my
got
taste.
that feminine look?
Yeah, you got to be careful, dudes, when you go do this stuff, because you could end up looking like...
that usually ends up what
Oh,
happens.
God, he looks scary now.
John looks like he saw a ghost. Leave John alone, Doc. I think you were hitting home runs with everyone else. But listen, Doc, it's fascinating. Dr. Shiner's plastic surgery critique is up on howardstern.com. You will see how gorgeous I look after Dr. Shiner will get done with me. But I don't know, man. I don't know, Robin.
I like a natural look. I think I look like, Kim Kardashian or something.
I think I got to admit, Dr. Shiner's after picture does look way better on me. But, hey, I don't know. Then you got to go do all this stuff. Dr. Shiner, give yourself a plug here, or I'll give it to you. For more information on Dr. Adam Shiner's practice, go to adamshinermd.com. Hey, thanks, Dr. Shiner.
Hey, it's been a pleasure. Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Yeah, a lot to
Well,
consider.
now we know there's something we can do.
I thought it was hopeless. Thing I like is, like, as I get older, I see what he's talking about down here. Like, he could fill that out. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it smooths things. That's, you were talking about John Kerry a few weeks ago, and now I can't stop staring at his face.
I know. It just seems kind of girly,
Yeah.
And then I see a lot of women who do this shit, and it goes horribly wrong.
I'm fucking hideous, but at least I look like a fucking guy. Come on. All right? Him, on the other hand, he needs help.
You shouldn't feel
He
bad.
needs a lot of help. A lot of help.
Will you guys dwell on these issues like Howard said he's going to now that it's in one ear out the other?
No.
I'm mesmerized by my face. It's beautiful.
The only one?
And I realize, I've gained weight again. I gotta get in good shape because I have such a beautiful face.
Do you feel slighted in the sense that they didn't look at your calves and some of your other great features?
No. My face is my, what do you call it? Yeah. Yeah.
That's your meal ticket?
I have a beautiful face. I look at it. Close.
This is his fortune. Unfortunately, Benji is bankrupt.
I love it. I don't know. Maybe it's
see
just
those baby blues. Here, look. Can you tilt up your brim a little bit so we can really see the full color? There you go. So, Fred, your solution is just be happy that you're not Benji.
Pretty much. I wake up every day, and that's my mantra. It's like there are people of a certain faith that say, "Thank God I wasn't born a woman," which I think is very sexist, and maybe this is like Benjist, but I wake up every day and say, "Thank God I'm not Benji."
Interestingly, I wake up saying, "Thank God I'm Benji."
You're the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, plastic surgery is a tricky thing, man. I see too many
guys
it's looking like women.
So many people.
Yeah. And you know what?
I don't know who George Clooney's guy is because he's holding up.
Yeah, but he's a good looking. I mean,
He's good.
He's looking rarefied.
There's nobody. I'm just beginning to realize when you look at all these papers, there's nobody in that fucking business that doesn't have some sort of tweaking done. Period.
I would say, without a doubt, 100% of the people in Hollywood have something going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
well,
know
that's
what?
how they stay
There's
looking
too-
good.
There's too much at stake.
Yeah.
They're at the big game.
Absolutely.
They don't want to leave. It's the same thing. It's like baseball players do steroids. Those people do Botox.
Well, maybe we got to go visit Dr. Shiner. I think that's what you're saying.
She made a documentary on 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱.
Oh, I know. That's great.
And I just said to her, she's on HBO, and I said, oh, so you sold it to HBO? And she goes, not really. She started to make it with HBO. They didn't like the direction it was going in. She went and made it on her own. Then HBO goes, they heard, hey, we hear the documentary's not bad. And then they bought it. So that's
Wow,
that's when
that's
it,
even better.
But the other thing is, because we went through this, and I think you'd appreciate this, she said it's really pricey. And I said, where's all the money when you make a documentary? And she said, clearing the photos. And she said that once somebody found out she was involved with the project, they were charging like $50,000 for 4 photos. And she would call them up and she would say, listen, no one's asked you for a 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 photo for 50 fucking years.
I love 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱.
But the other thing she said was that 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱, this is really interesting. She said, not only is she the first female stand-up, she may be the first stand-up comedian ever. She did, and I said, how do you define that? She said, 1929, you know, she got a person alone getting up in a room telling stories and jokes. But she said a lot of 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 stuff is hard to corroborate because you can't tell what's fact or fiction about her. But I thought we wouldn't get to that, so I thought it was interesting.
I'll lead off with that.
All right. Whoopi Goldberg is here. I got a lot of ground to cover with her. And she is on The View.
Of course she is.
And she's very successful. There's Whoopi Goldberg. Wow. Look at that. It's really you. It is the Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, most of me.
Most of you. Where'd you leave the rest of you?
Where are you?
Some of me is still home. But that's all right.
So you get your microphone right in
I
there.
got my...
How are you?
I'm good.
You're wearing your John Varvatos scarf, I see, with the American flag on it.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I have the same one. That's how I know that. Yeah, I love that.
I probably got it from you.
Yeah. What is it, Gary?
I just want to make sure that you can hear her okay.
I can hear Whoopi. Okay. Yeah, you can get your mic right there. How are you?
I'm good, honey.
I'm excited about the project you're here to promote, and not in a false way. I'm very excited about it. I am a huge fan of 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was I. Oh, my
Nobody
goodness.
like her.
When I was a little boy, I would watch 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 like it was a religion.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱, she was do you think she was the first stand-up comic?
I do believe that she was the first. I know she was the first. No, she may have been the absolute first.
Absolute first?
Yeah.
Really?
Because she's the only one that I know who actually stood up and told jokes from really like the late 20s. Huh. So I sort of feel she might be the very first stand-up as we know it.
Yeah.
So it's extraordinary when you think about it.
When was 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 born?
Late 1800s.
Why did you become so obsessed with 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 to the point that you wanted to make a project out of it?
Because I used to do her before anybody gave a shit who I was.
I think she was such a brilliant comic because she's a lot of times when she would tell a joke, I didn't even understand what she was saying. And that almost was the beauty of it.
Yeah.
And I know, like, Bill Cosby gets really upset with black comedians when they speak in sort of a street dialect.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I love about black comedians, when they do get up and speak, because that's what I loved about growing up in a black community, when guys would really talk in this raunchy kind of way.
Yeah.
And Mom's was just dirty, filthy, and bawdy.
Except she was all of that without saying one bad word.
Right.
It was all innuendo.
Well, did you ever hear her party albums? I mean,
yeah.
All right, those were dirty.
Ish.
Yeah. Right. But,
compared to us.
Right. They were pretty dirty.
Yeah.
But then she could also go on Merv Griffin.
Absolutely.
And work clean.
Absolutely. Listen, man, she played all these great plays. She played Sing Sing. She played all kinds of prisons. I mean, she was able to go and do stuff. She looked like an old woman.
Right.
You know, and so people were like, yeah, sure, come in and she would just flatten a place.
Right.
You know, and the great thing about the documentary is I was concerned about the material because, you know, today you listen to comics and it's a whole different thing. They tell you everything, the size of everything, and every little pimple.
Yeah.
But Moms, you need to follow what she's saying in order to get it. You have to allow the silences of her beats.
You decided you wanted to make a documentary about her life. So how do you go about doing that? You first went to HBO.
First, we went to HBO.
They said, we're going to make a documentary.
We'll make a documentary. And then it got a little tough for them and us because we had two very different ways of looking at things.
What did they want to do?
They wanted to do more of a biopic.
Right.
And for me, there wasn't, the thing about...
You see, I thought that when you first told me you were doing a 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 project,
right.
I thought you were going to play 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
Well, the whole idea originally was I was going to do it on stage.
Right.
As a one-person show. And then I realized...
I would go see that in a second.
Well, I'm still going to do it, but Howard, I realized that, the last time I did Moms was almost 30 years ago in San Francisco.
Can you do the impression? Is it?
Oh, Howard, what are you talking about?
Right.
You know I can do Moms, Howard. You know I love your show, don't you?
And she would kind of walk on. Maybe you're right. She wasn't really an old lady, but she would dress like an old lady, and she'd have those like weird shoes,
the big shoes, the house
shoes.
coat. I mean, she started this character figure 1929, 1930.
Right.
And she was a young woman then.
So Moms was Moms right at 25.
She was a young woman playing an old woman.
Yeah. Playing an old woman. And when she died in 75, she had grown into Mom.
Right.
And you think about it, there were no roles for black actresses back then unless you were in Gone with the Wind or something. So she created a role for herself as an old woman when you think about it. It was really quite brilliant.
Well, I mean... The thing that I think she figured out was that she had her place and she was going to rock it, and she did.
Do you think the hard part for putting together a documentary is it getting the rights to all of the performances? Do you have that in the documentary?
That was easy. Oh yeah, getting the rights was easy. It's the pictures and the clips.
And so you have the clips of Moms performing. Do you get the clips of her like on these talk shows? Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's some great ones. There's a wonderful... She did, in the last year of her life, she was on, I think it's the Billboard Awards or the Grammys or something, and she's there with Chris Christopherson.
Uh-huh.
And he can't believe how lucky he is to be...
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
She's funny, and then, honey, she takes those teeth out.
Oh my God!
And she says she says, what are you gonna do? He said, anything you want to do. She would just. And the other great thing is that the material still works.
Did she have a horrible?
It's still funny.
It's still funny.
Whoopi, did she have a horrible personal life, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱? I know nothing of today it's so different. You know everything about everyone. Like I know who you've married, who you've I know everything. With 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗋, you didn't know anything.
You didn't know where she came from.
No.
And in a way, the character worked better because you didn't know anything about her. Did she have a personal life?
She had a very good personal life, and there's some secrets that I'm not going to tell you on air, but I'll
Give me
tell
one
you when
secret.
Let's see. That many of the traumatic stories about her may not be true.
In other words, she might have had a pretty good upbringing.
Yeah.
Wow. And so she embellished?
Well, I think people, and what tends to happen with performances, people embellish for you.
Right.
You almost don't have to do anything.
It's so true.
Yeah. And so suddenly she was, she had been raped twice, and then she had kids, and she gave them away. And so it was this big, giant story that may or may not be true. That's why I didn't want to do a biopic.
Do you get that in your personal life? Like people come up to you who you don't even know and say, Whoopi, do you remember when you did this? And it's absolutely not true.
Yeah.
Happens all the time, right?
All the time.
Yeah. So you go to HBO. You say, I want to make a documentary on 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗋. They're all for it.
They love it.
Then you start doing it, and they thought you were going to be probably playing 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗋.
No, I think they wanted more of her biography. And what I knew and that they didn't was that there wasn't enough there that was provable. There's a lot of rumor. I didn't want to go with that.
So you say, look, I want to get her performances. I want to turn younger people onto 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗋 and people who knew her. Like, okay. So then you go out and you have no trouble getting her performances.
No.
But the trouble that you have producing the documentary is getting photographs of her?
And clips. You know, these clips are expensive.
You talk about the clips from talk shows.
From talk shows and, you know, performance shows that she's done. And,
what was the most expensive clip from what show? Do you recall?
I don't recall. Because what happened was, once people realized that I was actually paying for this out of my pocket, they were like, oh, okay, well, we let's talk about this.
All right, let me see if we can help you. Because you're beloved, and people are like, hey, we don't want...
I'm beliked.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm beloved.
No, you're beloved. And people love you, and they don't want... Like, if they think it's a corporation putting it together on HBO, they'll charge a certain amount. So do you have to go to, like, Merv Griffin's estate and say, please give me these clips?
Yes. But not give me.
Right.
What are you going to charge me? And you know who was the best? Who made it the easiest? Hugh Hefner.
Really?
Yeah. Hugh made it so easy for us because Moms did Playboy After Dark.
I remember that.
That was fantastic.
That was a great show. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know?
So you go to Hugh Hefner and you say, hey, I need this. And he's like, you know what? Hey,
here you go.
Isn't that surprising that he's so generous that way?
Well, he's always been really nice to me. I've been really lucky with Hugh. He's always been kind, and so he said...
How do you know him?
What?
Have you done the Playboy interview a bunch?
Yeah, well, not a bunch. And once or twice I proposed that I would pose for them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And they were like, no, let's just talk.
Would you have done that?
I want to be in the magazine.
Would you have... posed? Was that really a concept of yours?
No, look, I have not worn a bra since year one. The girls are so far on the floor. They would have to back up so much to get them.
Have you ever appeared nude in any production whatsoever?
No.
Never?
No.
You would never do that?
Please. I know what's under here.
You're not looking to show it up.
I don't want to show anybody.
Well, you're so right, because people say, well, how can, you're so outrageous. How come you've never shown your penis in public? I go, because there's hardly one there. I said, if I had something big to show off, I would show it.
Yeah. You know, if the girls were up on my shoulders, sure, I would be popping them out all the time. But that's not what's going on here. I can tie them in the night on my head.
So when you started this 𝗫𝗵cie project, how does it end up on HBO if HBO and you parted ways?
Because they began to understand that what I was trying to do was the better plan.
It is the better plan.
It is the better plan.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, you could have just shown 𝗫𝗵cie on the whole performance of her doing Hugh Hefner's Playboy show.
Right.
But instead, you're taking people around and saying, hey, let me give you an education on 𝗫𝗵cie.
Well, yeah, because what I didn't, I don't know how I missed it, but what I didn't understand was that she had played a huge part in the civil rights movement.
She did?
Yes, because she was talking about all of this stuff in her show.
That's true.
In ways that people didn't realize they were getting schooled.
Right.
But they were getting schooled. And so it was like, oh, my God. So you look at the fabric. You know, she did Abraham, Martin, and John after...
right, I remember. Oh, that's right. She recorded that.
Yeah. And when you hear her sing it, you get it because you realize, yes, these are people that she knew because she did know John Kennedy. She did go to the White House.
Where did she live?
Things. She lived up in New Rochelle.
Oh, she did?
She's from Brevard, North Carolina. That much I know for sure. And she lived in New Rochelle. She worked a lot at the Apollo. She did Carnegie Hall. She played all these places. She was, at one point, the highest paid female entertainer in the world.
You know what I admire about you? You have this passion for 𝗫𝗵cie, and you actually went out and did something about it. You know, now that I think about it, it kind of inspires me, because I do have certain people in my life that have influenced me, and I'm fascinated by them. And yet, it never occurred to me to say, hey, that's a passion of mine. Why wouldn't I try to turn people on in some sort of documentary or something like that?
Well, I'm sure Howard, in a way, part of it is because you're in your head saying, well, a lot of people will take care of this because a lot of people know who this is.
Right.
The reason this came about is because what I discovered was, A, nobody knew who Moms was anymore, and nobody knows who any of these comics are. You know, Mantan, Marlin, the folks we grew up knowing
who
about.
were on the party records.
Yeah, and then you got a guy like Red Fox, who was known from Sanford and Son, but I knew him from his party records, and that's what was really a turn on to me.
I mean, you know, and the fact that, you know, we had to do stuff socially. Like, we had to hide. When the parents went out, you know, you waited for them to
and you listened to party records.
And you listened to party records.
Absolutely.
And so did they. They got together and had a social evening listening to records.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? But that doesn't happen anymore.
No.
With 𝗫𝗫, though, she was so powerful, and now that you're bringing her up, I'm thinking what her life must have been. Here's this talented woman, great comic, but she's definitely she was born in the wrong time period, because first of all, who would even imagine that she could even get a career on stage?
Well, because
as a black woman,
we had the Chitlin circuit,
right?
Which was where all the black folks went to perform, because they weren't allowed to perform in a lot of the clubs in the rest of the country. So there was a whole area, you know, where black people went and saw performers that they understood and they knew, and it worked for them because, you know, Mantan Moreland came from there, Peg Leg Bates came from there, a lot of the folks that most people don't know about. That was the performance space, and that's how they got to be better known. And Tyler Perry reawakened that circuit because no one was making
anything for
that group.
Yeah, what's weird too is that you know, it occurs to me, everyone's always asking me, who do you think the funniest comics are and stuff, and I never mention 𝗫𝗫.
None of us do.
And I should. Like she made me laugh till I almost threw up. Like, I mean, I don't laugh that hard at anybody. And 𝗫𝗫
she was
could do that.
appointment television. When you heard that 𝗫𝗫 was going to be on a show, you sat there.
Yeah, I mean,
did anyone ever put her in a movie or anything?
Oh yeah, she's in 2 films.
Mad World, maybe?
No. I wish. Wouldn't that have been great?
Yeah, that would have been cool.
But there were no, you know, there were no female comics. There were comedians. Yeah. But no comics in that movie. No females.
Did you get to meet her family when you made this thing?
No, there's not a lot of folks. Not a lot of folks left.
Wow. Was she married?
It's hard to say.
Wow.
I know
it's a complete mystery.
In a way, it is.
And you identify with her because she was one of your heroes.
Because she was funny, and she told stories. You know, it's like Richard. For me, Richard Pryor is that's my brain.
Right.
And Mom's is my brain, because anybody who can tell a story and leave space for a punchline, I think is great.
Right.
You know?
She's brave in that she could literally take a pause on stage.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, that's a weird... I talked to Jerry Seinfeld about that, about timing and stuff.
Yeah.
People say, what do you mean brave? I mean, when you're in front of a crowd, to take a pause...
That's right.
There's silence.
Yes.
And it scares the shit out of you.
Because we're so used to filling every second of every moment of every day. I mean, my God, we can't even go to the bathroom without the telephone.
I remember when I first saw you, it was like that, the one-woman show. When I see that, you took a lot of pauses like 𝗫𝗫 did. And I always thought when you got involved with Billy Crystal and Robin Williams, when you guys started to do comic relief and you would appear together, I feel those guys were not in your rhythm. Robin Williams is a kind of tell me if I'm right about this, because I've always wanted to ask you. I always feel Robin Williams is this frantic kind of, he's got his own energy. It's and I felt Billy would stand there and almost try to be his straight man, like his Carl Reiner to the Mel Brooks. And he would try. And then you would be on the stage and you work a completely different way. You'll work through an impression and a character and stuff. And then you're sitting there going, like, I'm trying to sort of figure out where I fit in with these two guys. And was it awkward for you ever when you were doing comic relief?
Because the boys didn't let it be awkward for me, but I felt awkward because I didn't know how to do what they did.
Right. That's not your shtick.
It wasn't my thing, but they loved me enough to let me, to carry me along to play.
Yeah.
And so because of them, though, I've learned how to do stand-up.
But were they gracious enough to you? Because they should have let you play in the style that you do. Like, they could have...
Oh, no, they fought a lot for me to do the things I got to do.
Are you still friendly with those guys?
Oh, yeah.
You are? Like, when
I
you
just
say
did a thing.
You do, but aside from the work, because when you guys got on stage, it was exciting. It was like, hey, look at these...
They call and they say, you all right? Just out of the blue, I'll get a note, or
Billy will call you, or Robin will call you.
Robin will call and say, I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard, is everything... Because, people get nervous if they don't hear anything.
Right, really. What happened?
I'm underground for the most part.
Will you ever get together with them socially? Will you guys ever go out to dinner together? Or,
yeah.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Oh, so you have a close relationship.
Yeah. They're like...